The following broadcast is copyrighted by Pearl Municipal Broadcasting for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast without the written consent of Pearl High School or PMB Sports is prohibited.
Friday nights mean one thing in Mississippi: high school football. You've got a 50-yard line seat to the 6A powerhouse Pearl Pirates right here on PMB Sports. Now, batten down the hatches and hoist the colors. The Sky Family Dental Pirate Pregame Show starts now.
Well, good evening, Pirate fans, and welcome to homecoming, as tonight the Pearl Pirates will take on the Morton Panthers out of Class 3A. You're watching the Sky Family Dental Pregame Show. I'm Greg Flynn along with Bryant May, and it's been a long 7 days that our guys have really wanted to get back out on the field after finishing a disappointing game at Ridgeland.
Yeah, the weeks after you lose a lot longer than the weeks after you win, and it was a difficult one last Friday night. Good news tonight is no Aiden Williams or none of those Ridgeland receivers going to be on the turf here at Ray Rogers Stadium tonight as we take on the 3A Morton Panthers for the festivities of homecoming.
And it's not only homecoming. All the pageantry. We had the homecoming parade yesterday that rolled down Pirate Cove. Tonight, of course, we will have some lovely ladies. One of them, lucky enough, will be crowned homecoming queen. So we'll be bringing you all of that at halftime in just a few moments. We're going to go down to the Pearl Pirate Band that is going to perform pregame because of the homecoming at halftime. But also today marks a very special and somber occasion as we approach the anniversary of the 9/11 attacks in 2001. A year ago, it was a very touching ceremony that they held at Morton the same time last year. And Coach Hunter and the Pearl Pirate folks were so impressed by it that they decided we want to do something similar. So a salute to military service tonight will take place before the game. And, man, I just remember that from last year. It was
yeah, that was probably one of the more powerful high school football moments I've been a part of last year at Morton. Maybe some of you made the trip, some of you caught the broadcast, but as military personnel lined the whole field and all of the football players for Pearl and Morton just walked the field. Man, it was such a memorable moment, not just for more so a moment that will never forget, most of them who were not even alive when 9/11 actually happened.
Well, it has been raining most of the afternoon here in Pearl. Right now it's a little drizzly. Our ace ball boy, Jack Flynn, has just come up from the field. Jack, is it still raining down there? Yes? A little? How's the field conditions? He says good enough to play, so we like that. The Professor Roy Harper is with us tonight, too. He is back. He was a little under the weather last week. And, Professor, you're down there. How's that field looking?
It's a little slick. It's not much rain, just a little mist, I would say, coming down. But the field is a little slick. And, the last time we played here, the visiting team slipped a lot, and we didn't. So let's hope that happens again tonight.
Yeah, South Pike was not wearing South Pike was wearing their slick shoes, I think, as maybe Morton's wearing the same thing. Well, hey, let's take a look at our graphic of our keys to the game tonight, and it is, pretty easy to go, Bryant. First of all, offensive efficiency. Spread it around and just get lots of people experience.
That's right. This Pearl Pirate offense that put up 37 points in the first game of the season against South Pike. Last week, only able to score 2 touchdowns. Both of those happened in the first half off of the offense led by the freshman Jack Durr, who we expect to be under center again tonight. Jack had a couple of interceptions in last week's game. You want to protect and take care of the ball as we were turnover free in our season opener here at Ray Rogers, and so you'd love to do that tonight in the 6A 3A matchup. But you got to take care of the ball. Pearl Pirate offense comes in scoring 26 points a game. You'd love to maybe even double that this year or this night.
Number 2 key: dominate on defense. It should be hard. Last year we beat Morton 35-0. Their first 2 games of the season, they have not looked all that great. And it is a chance for our defense to dominate, get off the field, and give our offense lots of scoring chances.
Yeah, it's kind of been the tale of 2 weeks for our defense. The first week against South Pike, we pitched a 37-0 shutout. Last week, we give up 39 points and over 500 yards of passing. as we faced one of what I believe one of the most powerful offenses in the state of Mississippi. And so tonight you'd love to return back home and return to that form that you saw there in the first week against South Pike.
Well, I think for our defense, though, I mean, if you look back, it really wasn't a 39-14 game. There were 3 plays that covered 180 yards for 3 touchdowns. Other than that, they really did play well, except for those long breakaways.
Yeah, and 19 of those points came in the fourth quarter. Again, don't forget it was 20-14 going into the fourth quarter last week. Final key for tonight is escape injury. When you have these pre-region games, as we will finish out next week, but when you have these pre-region games, you want to take care of business, get the wins, get the experience, but you also want to walk into region play injury-free. And so tonight, another opportunity to hopefully walk out with very little damage.
Well, here's something that we need to watch out for tonight. So against South Pike, our starters really only played a half, even maybe a couple of series, right? Then we played Ridgeland, and you saw the conditioning. We had a problem with that because we really got worn out at the end. It was hot. It was humid. So our guys didn't have a full game under their belt. Now you face a Morton squad, which, you know, if it's a 4-quarter game, we'll be shocked. I mean, I really will be. So how long do you let the starters play versus, again, sitting them down and then having to play what is, in essence, probably going to be a full game next week at Biloxi?
That's a great question. I'm glad Justin Hunter gets paid to do that and I don't have to make those decisions, because you saw it become a factor last week trying to keep up with those track stars from Ridgeland. Second half, there were guys falling down left and right with cramps. This was a game that was 28-0 in the first quarter, or at the end of the first quarter last year at Morton. So we'll see. You imagine probably those starters maybe going to last at least until the third quarter, and then a lot of times coaches love to start substituting if you got a sizable lead about that point.
All right, well, it is now time. They are warming it up downstairs. I hear John Rogers announcing our Pearl Pirate Band, so let's let you listen in to their performance tonight, pre-homecoming.
Katie Nolan and Eli Wright on mellophone, Annalise Crosby on trumpet, and John Adams, Jacob Lyons, and Ethan Gangwer on trombone. And now, under the field direction of drum majors, Elizabeth Sudduth, Diana Hernandez, we proudly present the award-winning Pearl Pirate Band.
I'm live. Come on. Come on, 3. Come on, 3. Come on, 3. Thank you. Come on, 3. on, 3. Come on, 3. That should be it.
The Pirate Band is under the direction of
A wonderful performance by the Pearl Pirate Marching Band, and that will take us to our first break here on the Sky Family Dental pregame show.
Come smile with Sky. Sky Family Dental of Pearl provides complete dental care for the entire family. Oral exams, cleanings, dentures, implants. Most insurance is accepted and financing is available. Call now to schedule your appointment. Come smile with Sky.
When pirates need a feast, they sail to Mugshot's Grill and Bar. Voted best burger in Mississippi for 13 years in a row, Mugshot's proudly serves fresh, never frozen certified Angus beef. X marks the spot at 2 locations on the map, in Pearl and Riverwind Drive in the movie theater parking lot, and in Flowood on the corner of Airport Road and Lakeland Drive. You can dine in, take out, or order online and pick up curbside. Check out mugshotsgrillandbar.com.
Public service has always had a very special place in my heart, and to be able to do it and be a first responder as a reserve, when you're not getting paid, that's just one of the most selfless acts you can do. I think we all have a responsibility to our towns and our communities.
Well, for me, it's simple. I mean, when you say local, that's what's most important to me. Our citizens inside this county, we all care for each other, and we do everything we can to help everybody out. I am Shane Fletcher with Farm Bureau, and we are the home team.
When something works this well,
paying bills? This site is so comprehensive. I do all my banking online. More time for coffee.
You want to get others excited about it too.
Yes, honey. They're very conscientious, and they're about helping us map out a plan for our future.
It's nice to know we make a difference.
It was so easy. They had lots of creative ways to help me afford the loan for the cutest car I've wanted
and
for
that a
so
great
long.
bank is a really important thing to have. Comprehensive, conscientious, creative, community bank like no other bank you know.
They're showing a tribute video on the giant video board here inside the stadium, honoring members of the military as we commemorate this somber anniversary of the 9/11 attacks 21 years ago. It's going to be a very special night, a very special pregame, as we'll get to show that to you as the players will take the field, and it will be extremely patriotic, extremely moving, as they are inviting members of the military, both retired and active duty, down to the field that will take part in the pregame ceremony. Well, let's talk a little X's and O's, and we'll start with our offense. And, well, we've been asking the question, is Jack Durr ready for prime time? Is he ready for varsity? Well, through 2 games thus far, game and a half really, I would say that he is passing that test, Brian.
Yeah, and I'd say he got a huge vote of confidence last week from Justin Hunter and the coaching staff as he got not only the start, but he played start to finish last week against a really talented Ridgeland Titan team. You see his numbers there last week against the Titans, 101 yards through the air. He did have 1 passing touchdown, but surprisingly, 119 yards on the ground. He also scored a touchdown with his feet, and we knew that Jack was mobile, but man, through these first 2 games, he has shown his bravery to take it outside the pocket, but then his mobility to run by guys or run around guys. Last week put a really good move on a guy even as he went into the end zone.
You know, you kind of had a it's set up perfectly for Jack to get some experience against South Pike, against what has been a loose Ridgeland defense, and now you'll have Morton tonight, and then he'll roll into Biloxi, and then it's time for the Petal Panthers. So he's getting some real good tune-up games.
Yeah, and if you love to have those 4 pre-region games that, again, ultimately they don't mean anything other than experience. They do not affect your region record. They do not affect your ability to make the playoffs. They might affect whatever state ranking for whatever that means. But this is great, real varsity reps for a guy who's only a freshman. Again, a guy who led the 8th grade squad to the little championship last year, but now he moves up 2 levels, not 9th grade, not JV, but all the way to the varsity squad, and he's doing a great job through 2 games.
I would anticipate that we'll see a little Jacob LaFontaine tonight.
Yes.
Depends on what the score is like. If we get a chance to see Dylan Story.
Man, hopefully 20 gets on the field as well. I believe everybody might get some playing time. If you and I dressed out, we might get a chance tonight.
Again, I mean, we always have to respect the opponent, but it just is what it is. And, you know, I just think Morton's going to have a hard time even watching their first 2 games against their level opponents last week playing Taylorsville. They're going to have a hard time moving the ball against us. That's just the bottom line.
Again, it was a team last year that had 0 points through the whole game, and so not a whole lot of offense coming here to Ray Rogers Stadium tonight. And we'll take a look. I believe we've got a graphic. Take a look at the rest of the starters for your Pearl Pirates tonight. That will be behind Mr. Jack Durr. TJ McKenzie, the junior wearing number 3, will be our running back tonight. Justice Moore and Kenji McNair, a sophomore and senior wideout. Kenji, the sophomore, Justice, the senior, along with Shaden McCollum, 18, who's looked good through 2 games as a junior. And Marquell Lake, the sophomore wearing number 19, has looked real good. Also played some defense last week as well. These big guys across the front have done a great job of protecting Jack Durr through 2 games. Caston Channel, a junior, wears number 50 and will play center. Kendall Burke, 65, he's a senior. Hayden Townsend, more experience, wearing 71, also a senior. Takofa Lewis, the junior of the bunch, wearing number 51. A lot of upside for that guy. And then finally, Reed Grantham, the third senior of 5 linemen, and he wears number 55.
You'll see DJ Page as well in this week, because Kendall Burks is an interesting. He's very versatile. They can move him from the line, also to the H-back position. So a lot of versatility for Coach Hunter. So great things in store for us tonight. All right, we'll step aside, take a break here on the Sky Family Dental Pregame Show. When we come back, we'll take a look at the defense.
Come smile with Sky. Sky Family Dental of Pearl provides complete dental care for the entire family. Oral exams, cleanings, dentures, implants. Most insurance is accepted and financing is available. Call now to schedule your appointment. Come smile with Sky.
So you've injured your shoulder or your knee? And of course you want the best care and the best doctor available. The doctor on the left treats shoulders and knees and ankles and hands. While the Mississippi sports medicine doctor on the right specializes in one body area and one area only, treating thousands of patients a year. Trust your medical care to one of our true specialists. Mississippi Sports Medicine. We specialize for you.
When accidents happen, our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge can mean less waiting and faster care. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge at Merit Health.
He was supposed to be the 5th man to walk on the moon.
Houston, we've had a problem.
But 200,000 miles from Earth, an oxygen tank explodes.
Serious power supply malfunction. Okay, now let's everybody keep cool.
Thanks to his survival skills and leadership instinct,
Hang in there, it won't be
he
long.
helped guide the crew back home.
Welcome home. This really looks great.
He was Jim Lovell, and long before he wore this uniform, he wore this one.
Jim Lovell, Mike Rowe, and Bill Gates, just a few names known for success. All three also started their leadership path while serving in the Boy Scouts of America. Everything they learned while part of a troop can prepare you for a successful future as well, whether it's survival skills, self-discipline, or just how to have fun. If you'd like to be a part of the next generation of Scouts, Pearl has a local troop, 575, and for more information, you can call Cale Gamble at 601-594-7020 or email him at calegamble@yahoo.com. The Boy Scouts of America, be prepared.
Hi, welcome back into the Sky Family Dental Pregame Show. Greg Flynn and Bryant May here with you. Bryant, let's talk about some defense and a guy we've heard a lot from the first 2 games, and I think we're going to hear a lot more from him tonight. He goes by Cobra Kai.
That's what you call him, Cobra Kai. He wears number 5, and you'll see his graphic there on the screen. Cobra Kai, a defensive nightmare for offenses, and tonight these Morton Panthers will have to deal with Cobra Kai. Cobra is super quick, is Kai Jefferson wearing number 5. He is a guy who can get sideline to sideline real fast, and when he tracks you down, which he has done a lot across the first 2 games and a lot of action last year, he brings the lumber. He's a hard hitter along with Arterberry and some of those other guys on defense as well, but also one of the things that Austin Wilbanks and this defensive coaching staff really like about Kai Jefferson is his ability to see a play as it develops, and thus a lot of tackles for loss as he has lived in the backfield the last couple of weeks, and you'll see number 5 all over the field tonight for the Pearl Pirates.
He's the leader of the linebacker corps, and it's amazing because he was learning just last year, and now he's the guy that everybody looks to, and he's done a great job in really elevating Honor Singh, Arterberry. He's wise beyond the actual playing time that he's got, and he's very, very solid, and just a really great young man too.
Yeah, student of the game, which makes him that much better of a defender. The more time you spend in the film room, not just the weight room, the better you will be. We'll take a look at the rest of the starters for your Pearl Pirate defense tonight that will come around Mr. Kai Jefferson and support him. We'll take a look first at the big guys across the front. Demario Ragsdale, the junior, wears number 23, starts on the line along with Justin Knight, number 99, the senior, and Ken Mangum, who wears 53 this year. He's a junior and makes a lot of noise along that defensive line. Your linebacker squad rounded out with Kai Jefferson that we talked about before, along with Honor Singh. He's the experienced guy along with Jefferson. He's a senior and wears number 8. Caleb Arterberry, the youth of the bunch at sophomore, wearing number 12, but having a great sophomore season. Your secondary, Azir Chin, back in the lineup tonight after being out last week injured. He wears number 9. Azir, a senior. Martravian Draper, the junior, wearing number 14, will play cornerback across the field from Chin. And your 2 safeties, big guys, good-looking athletes. Kavion Freeman, a junior, wearing number 1, and the other safety, Jamion Smith, a senior, wearing number 22. And also, don't want to miss the special teams guy, Colston Bennett, will handle the kicking tonight, along with Keller Reed, who will handle the kickoffs. And punting will be handled by Kenji McNair.
All right, one more quick break as I see they're getting ready for our special pregame. We'll be back on the Sky Family Dental Pregame Show right after this.
Come smile with Sky. Sky Family Dental of Pearl provides complete dental care for the entire family. Oral exams, cleanings, dentures, implants. Most insurance is accepted and financing is available. Call now to schedule your appointment. Come smile with Sky.
So you've injured your shoulder or your knee? And of course, you want the best care and the best doctor available. The doctor on the left treats shoulders and knees and ankles and hands, while the Mississippi sports medicine doctor on the right specializes in one body area and one area only, treating thousands of patients a year. Trust your medical care to one of our true specialists. Mississippi Sports Medicine. We specialize for you.
When accidents happen, our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge can mean less waiting and faster care. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge at Merit Health.
He was supposed to be the fifth man to walk on the moon. But 200,000 miles from Earth, an oxygen tank explodes.
Serious power supply malfunction. Okay, now let's everybody keep cool.
Thanks to his survival skills and leadership instinct,
Hang in there, it won't be
he
long.
helped guide the crew back home.
Welcome home. This really looks great.
He was Jim Lovell, and long before he wore this uniform, he wore this one.
Jim Lovell, Mike Rowe, and Bill Gates, just a few names known for success. All three also started their leadership path while serving in the Boy Scouts of America. Everything they learned while part of a troop can prepare you for a successful future as well, whether it's survival skills, self-discipline, or just how to have fun. If you'd like to be a part of the next generation of Scouts, Pearl has a local troop, 575, and for more information, you can call Cale Gamble at 601-594-7020 or email him at calegamble@yahoo.com. The Boy Scouts of America, be prepared.
As we continue on our pregame show, the presentation of the colors now as we begin our salute to military service. We have veterans of the military down on the field, standing at the 40-yard line here as they are taking part in the presentation of the colors. All members of the military in the stands have been asked to stand and are being recognized as well.
Now please, join in a moment of silence.
Now, a moment of silence for those who lost their lives on 9/11, those 21 years ago.
The ultimate sacrifice for our country. Thank you. Now, would you please stand? Remove your headgear and salute our nation's flag with your right hand as we recite together the Pledge of Allegiance of the United States. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now, let us honor America and its heritage of freedom and join the Pirate Band and members of the Pearl High School singers in the performance of God Bless America. And please continue standing for the playing of our national anthem. Colors presented by the Pearl Naval Junior ROTC.
Pearl Pirate Band with our national anthem. And also God Bless America. You can see the players are already lining the 2 goal lines, as we will have a special introduction here. You can see the Pirates on the far goal line. Now moving across the Morton sideline as they're carrying American flags. Kickoff just about 4 minutes away.
Again, if you're just tuning in for the first time for this 2022-2023 season, a lot of new additions here at Ray Rogers Stadium, and clearly the biggest of those, the Jumbotron in the end zone there that you see on your screen, the biggest Jumbotron in the state of Mississippi, helping provide the sights and sounds for those here at Ray Rogers Stadium, but also a lot of new brick finishes around the stadium to give it a nice look, and some LED lights that you will see utilized here during the game tonight as the Pirates score touchdowns, and we hope for a lot of points. They get a chance to dance the lights. So a lot of new features here for these athletes to enjoy. And right now, all of those helping set the environment for this really special patriotic moment.
The captains are getting ready to meet at midfield for the Pirates. It is Justin Knight, number 99, number 11, Isaiah Wynn, number 49, Durante Johnson, and number 4, Jamarion Big Dog Turner.
And the United States Army Air
the 2 captains for the Morton Panthers tonight. Number 5, Leviticus Board, along with number 10, Clayton Moore.
I think we have Roy down there in that little huddle.
Keep on the shot.
Down on the field, former superintendent of Pearl Public Schools, Ray Morgino, Dr. Ray Morgino.
You guys want to turn your back to that top right there.
All right, Roy.
All right, guys. We won the toss and deferred and going to kick off.
And that was Dr. Raymond Morgino on down there on the field, a co-military veteran with you, right?
That is correct. Dr. Morgino retired from the United States Army and Army National Guard. He had the honor of doing the coin toss tonight.
Very, very nice. Our captains will retreat to meet the rest of the Pirates inside of Bucky. They're announcing the starting lineups tonight on the video board for the fans here in the stadium. Rain has stopped for the most part. Looks like it may be just a little hazy out there, Brian.
Yeah, it has been a wet and nasty afternoon here across central Mississippi, and Ray Rogers Stadium was not absent from that. A lot of rain coming down even during the pregame. And also you may notice tonight as we commemorate and remember September 11th, all the Pearl Pirate coaching staff going to be in camo gear tonight, and the football team was wearing camo gear during their pregame warm-ups as well.
So you'll see it as we do, the video board and Bucky as our Pirates prepare to make their entrance. As fireworks shoot off in the north end zone, the Pirates enter from the south end zone. Pirate football is now.
Are you ready?
All right, folks, welcome in to Pearl Pirate football. It's tonight for homecoming. The Pirates welcome the Morton Panthers to Ray Rogers Stadium. I'm Greg Flynn, along with Bryant May and the Professor Roy Harper down on the field. We had pregame fireworks, and that smoke is just wafting from left to right, as you could just see it entering your screen there. Very, very cool pregame as we honored military veterans. And a moment of silence for those lost on 9/11 back in 2001. We get ready to commemorate that 21 years coming up just 2 days from now on Sunday. Keller Reed has your Shane Fletcher Farm Bureau Insurance kick teed up and ready to go. And that one will sail out of bounds, and it will be Morton taking over in good field position at the 35-yard line. So the Pirate defense will have their first opportunity to shine here tonight.
Take a look at your defensive starters for this Pirate squad looking to rebound from the loss last week on the road at Ridgeland. Demario Ragsdale, wearing number 23, will be on the defensive line along with 99 Justin Knight and 53 Ken Mangum. Your linebackers for tonight to start: Kai Jefferson, Cobra Kai, the senior, wearing number 5. Hanor Singh, another senior, along with the sophomore Caleb Arterberry, wearing number 12. The secondary, Zir Chin, back in the lineup tonight after injury, along with Martravian Draper at corner and Kavion Freeman, along with Jamion Smith, your starting safeties.
First play is going to be a handoff, and nothing doing up the middle. The Pirates drive the pile back.
And it's almost like Cobra Kai knew that we talked about him during the Sky Family Dental pregame show as he starts the game with a TFL, tackle for loss. He was joined there in the backfield along with number 26, Wyatt Jaderzik. First time we've gotten to call Wyatt's name in a while.
Second down and 11 for the Panthers. Need Roy to check on something. Roy, can you hear us?
I can.
Check and see who number 78 is. Who's wearing 78 tonight?
I'll see if I can find out.
He's starting on the defensive line, and I don't know if he just changed jersey. I don't know. So a Harvard Real Estate penalty flag has hit the ground, and that's going to be marked off against the Panthers. A false start on the wide receiver out here on the near side. Quarterback for these Panthers is number 9, Zachary Ely. He's just athletic, and he can make things happen with both his arm and his legs. So don't be surprised if we watch him take off tonight. So it is second down and 16 now for the Panthers. Here's a quick throw out here to the near side. That is complete, and that will get the penalty yardage back and then some out to the 39-yard line.
All right, guys, I have an answer.
Yes, sir.
Cam Hewitt. They could not find the gray 75.
Very
How
good.
about that? There
All
we
right,
go.
so tonight, Cameron Hewitt, I did not want to get that wrong. I thought that was him, but I wanted to double check. So 78 is Cameron Hewitt as they're wearing the battle gray uniforms tonight. And we're going to get a whistle and a timeout by Morton on a Johnny Mac Alpha Insurance timeout. We'll take a quick one with him.
When something works this well,
Paying bills? This site is so comprehensive. I do all my banking online. More time for coffee?
you want to get others excited about it too.
Yes, honey. They're very conscientious, and they're about helping us map out a plan for our future.
It's nice to know we make a
It was
difference.
so easy. They had lots of creative ways to help me afford the loan for the cutest car I've wanted
And
for
that a
so
great
long.
bank is a really important thing to have. Comprehensive, conscientious, creative, community bank like no other bank you know.
How local is Bank Plus? We're here, and here. And we're with you here, and here. Wherever, whenever you need us. We make our banking decisions right here because local means more than a location. It means a commitment to deliver more for our customers and our communities. Your bank, your plus. Bank Plus.
on the carry. Singh on the stop for the Pirates. Bring up fourth down for the Panthers. completed to Stewart.
Wide receiver for Morton caught that one, and he really had nowhere to go as his counterpart could not throw a block against Azir Chin and Kavion Freeman, the safety over on that far side.
On 2nd and 10, handoff. Trying the left side, cuts it back to the middle. That's going to get some positive yardage. And a late flag is going to come flying in. Let's check that as the Morton Panther picks it up. I don't think you're supposed to touch that, son.
Yeah, I believe that might be a face mask, and it sure is that face mask on this Pirate defense. That was Tyrese Walton, the 5'8", 175 running back who had that carry. And you can see it here on the replay as, yep, that was Hanor Singh who just reached around. He was trying to grab for anything, and unfortunately he ended up with a fistful of face mask. And that second Pirate penalty of the night going to move Morton even further into Pirate territory.
So a fresh set of downs for the Panthers. 1st and 10 from the Pirate 34. Sending a backer, and we're going to throw it deep down the right side, and Boyd is going to be out of bounds.
Not a bad-looking pass from Zach Ely down the sideline to his favorite target so far, Tony Boyd. Martravian Draper with pretty good coverage, and Boyd able to pull it in, but you're going to see that left foot, great shot there by our camera guys. Left foot came down out of bounds. You only got to get 1 foot down in high school, but that left foot landed on the white paint, and thankfully for the Pirates, it'll be 2nd and 10.
Draper really just trying to learn the position. Has a tough time, as would anybody last week with those Ridgeland receivers. It's nice to see him making a good play there. Going to try it again. This time Ely to the other side, but that's nearly into the concession stand.
Yeah, that time Kendrick Boyd, the intended receiver, and Kavion Freeman, the junior, had come over from his safety position, wearing number 1 there, running in at the top of your screen. And really no place for Zach Ely to try to drop that one in. A big Pearl pull 3rd down here to try to stop the offensive momentum from the Panthers.
Ely going to throw to the right side, looking for Boyd. He's going to make a catch. That young man is talented, and he's going to get it down to the 24, and that should be enough for a first down, and it will indeed be, as they'll give him the 23. So a good-looking drive here for the Panthers, as Boyd has been Mr. Everything here on the outside. I see they've now moved Justice Moore into defensive back, and he's going to be covering Boyd now.
Marcus Thompson in there as well. You see number 7 covering the slot on the top side of your screen.
Justice, just such a great athlete. Played defensive back last year. Want him to play wide receiver this year, so he's been doing it all. Ely will try and run up the middle, and we're going to have whistles. This is going to mark him down. He was still driving, and they were blowing the whistles. Couldn't quite understand that, but they'll give him forward progress to the 21-yard line.
You can see there on your Rogers Dabbs instant replay, Caleb Arterberry, number 12, the sophomore linebacker, got his hands on Zach Ely to try to pull him back.
2nd down and 8. Ely throwing out to the left side. Overshoots his man. Looks like he was looking for Jaden Bowie over there.
Yeah, Kai Jefferson coming around the top of the screen. Number 5 got quickly into the face of Zach Ely, forced that throw a little bit high.
Well, when Cobra Kai's coming at you, I can understand why you'd rush your throw. Good job there by Kai. Brings up a Pearl Pool 3rd down and 8. Ely going to try that way again. Lofts it up. That ball was tipped.
And he made the catch.
And my goodness, a catch made for a touchdown on the far side.
Wow.
That was over Azir Chin. Azir got a hand on it.
Yeah, if you're Azir Chin, you can't really cover this one better than he did. Azir Chin got the first hand on it, but Xavier McDonald and his 6'2" frame stretched out as he fell to the turf, and he pulls it in for a 21-yard touchdown pass. And the fans here at Ray Rogers Stadium stunned as it's 6-0. Morton Panthers pending the PAT.
And that kick is going to be up, and it is going to be good. With 6:49 to play here in the first quarter, it is Morton in front 7-0.
You've injured your shoulder or your knee? And of course, you want the best care and the best doctor available. The doctor on the left treats shoulders and knees and ankles and hands, while the Mississippi sports medicine doctor on the right specializes in one body area and one area only, treating thousands of patients a year. Trust your medical care to one of our true specialists. Mississippi Sports Medicine. We specialize for you.
All right, so following the extra point, Roy, they called, what did they call? We had a penalty flag?
Yeah, they called roughing the kicker. That was borderline to me. It was definitely running into, but they, in their minds, they called roughing, so it's the 15-yard version.
So now the Panthers will be kicking off. They're confused. They're going to be kicking off from the 45-yard line of the Pirates. And boy, I tell you what, you're up 7-0. Why not try an onside kick here? Pirates better be on guard, hands team, for this. This is
dangerous territory is what this is.
Nothing to lose here if you're Morton.
I'm not sure that we have our hands team on that front line there.
We're set up for a regular return, so let's see what happens. And no, they're going to kick it deep. Interesting. And that ball will go into the end zone for a touchback.
Take a look at the Pirates starters on offense as the freshman, number 15, Jack Durr, the lefty, leads them out onto the field. Jack Durr last week against Ridgeland, 101 yards to the air and a touchdown, 119 on the ground and a touchdown. Your starters at running back, T.J. McKenzie, number 3. Your wide receivers, Justice Moore, 2. Kenji McNair wearing 6. Shaden McCollum and Markwell Lake. The big men across the front, Caston Channel, Kendall Burks, Hayden Townsend, Takofa Lewis, and Reed Grantham.
Jamarion Turner will get the start, but yeah, we had 5 wide for a minute. So Turner will be in the backfield to start things off. Quick throw out of the backfield to Justice Moore, coming on a wide receiver screen. If he turns that corner, if he could have kept it in bounds. That's going to be a Renaissance Bank first down, but the wheels were turning for Justice.
Yeah, you'll see here on this Rogers Dabbs instant replay, that's actually statistically goes down as a run, I believe. Looks like Justice caught it about even with Jack Durr, so we'll see how our statisticians file that. But you see the speed of the senior Justice Moore.
On 1st and 10, Durr's going to throw it again. He will again throw out to the right side. That time it is going to be
Shaden McCollum. Number 18, the junior. They're going quickly. I believe we're going to get the heat timeout with 6:28 remaining here in the first quarter.
We'll take it with him. No, I guess we will keep it right here. 6.5 minutes to play here in the opening quarter. The heat timeout, as we will have these for the month of September before we get into October, as we will also have 7:30 kickoffs. Pirates will have it. Second down, and it looks like 6 from the 39-yard line. Durr. Well, it looked like he wanted to throw it left out here to Justice, but he wound up keeping it and losing yardage back to the 35.
A lot of traffic in the backfield for Jack Durr to deal with, and perhaps the biggest of those, Macomb Castillo, 5'10", 260, goes the sophomore nose guard as he pushed his way through that Pirate O-line, and the Pirates got 3rd and long to deal with.
Durr looking left, looking, throwing it. Has a man. There's Kenji McNair. He was in the zone. He settled down, and he's down inside the 25. Kenji McNair with a huge catch and run He settled down right in between. See that soft zone right there, and there was nobody home. So
a beautiful pass from Durr to McNair. 42 yards. The Pirates will net on that as they get on the doorstep of the red zone.
Now we'll give it off to the big dog, Jamarion Turner. He's inside the 20, down to the 17.
Jamarion following the hole behind those offensive linemen. Reed Grantham opening up the hole along with Caston Channel right up the middle.
2nd down and 4. Durr has that pass deflected.
I believe he intercepted. Yes, he did.
Wow, he got his hands under it, and that is an interception.
What a pick by the aforementioned Macomb Castillo. Again, 5'10", 260, as the linebacker got his hand on it. And look at the big fella slide right there under a backbreaker of an interception as the Pirates had gained so much momentum, knocking on the doorstep of the red zone, and that will be the 3rd Jack Durr interception of the season, and that one really, really difficult as the linebacker was all in his face.
Well, Davion Spivey, that was number 50, really just got tall, and they tell you if you can't get to the quarterback, get your hands up, and that's what happened, and the deflection. Whew. All right, we are now officially in a battle with Morton. Bad snap, but handled by Ely. He'll just throw that one up for grabs and throw it into the Panther bench. That timing was thrown off when that ball hit the ground.
And Greg Flynn, I don't promise to be a football expert, but I have to believe that these Morton Panthers might have watched a little film from the Ridgeland Titans last week, as they have, through a drive and a half, already taken their fair of shots down the field, just like Garrison Davis and the Titans did last week, and they found a lot of success.
So Ely now on 2nd and 10. Give it on a little quick pitch here, coming in the near side. Pirates have it snuffed out. And nothing doing there for the Panthers, as that will be a big loss inside the 15.
Jaden Bowie, the guy who got the jet sweep handoff. Great job by Marcus Thompson stretching that thing out. And then Marquell Lake, you saw there, number 19, who came in and wrapped him up along with a host of Pirates to knock him down to make it 3rd and long. Great pursuit there by the Pirate defense.
A Pearl Pool, 3rd down and long. Hard count. Pirates did not cross the neutral zone. Ely will roll out. He'll throw a little quick hit one here to Boyd on the near side. But a good tackle and a wrap up to secure 4th down.
Yeah, that was Marquell Lake again, who came up and tackled the very elusive Tony Boyd, who's already been a problem here in the first quarter. Good job, as Marquell Lake clearly outsized, but came in and wrapped him up. And Greg, you're already seeing Justice Moore and Marquell Lake play a good bit both ways of offense and defense, just like we had to see last week against a really talented Ridgeland team.
Well, it's one of those things where you wanted to see if you could get by maybe without using them, but when Morton said, we're just going to air things out tonight, you don't have much choice, I guess. Here's a punt here to the near side. Sails into the Pirate bench. Jamarion Turner could have caught that one right here on the sideline. They're going to mark that out right at midfield. So the Pirates will set up shop with great field position.
25 yards net on the Isaac Stewart punt that he shanked here out of bounds and right at midfield to hopefully pick up where the Pirates left off. Not with the INT, but more so with that offensive momentum after they picked up a 42-yard pitch and catch from Durr to McNair before the tip and the interception by the Panthers.
McKenzie in at the running back now. They're going to let Moore and Marquell kind of rest a little bit as we have McCollum and Kenji McNair in at the wideouts. Quick throw over the middle. That's Kenji right on cue. And he'll take that to the 40-yard line and right at the sticks, and we'll move him. Renaissance Bank will move the chains.
Beautiful route by Kenji McNair, and great ball by Jack Durr put right on the hands of McNair on that little slant route. And the Pirates picking up right where they left off, Durr and McNair.
Hand off to Nope, Bert Durr is going to keep it. Look at the wheels of the freshman spinning his way down to the 16-yard line. Captain Jack on the move.
Jack Durr showing off those wheels. 119 yards on the ground last week and about 25 yards on that scamper right up the middle as he fooled everybody who had thought he'd handed it off to T.J. McKenzie.
Hard count. Tried to get those Panthers to dive in. Just held up. We're in the John Deere Ag Up red zone. Durr over the middle. Oh, I think that ball was deflected. Maybe got a hand on it there was Leviticus Boyd, huh?
Yeah, number 5, the 6 foot, 215 senior linebacker. You're going to see it right here on that Rogers Dabs replay. Look at that great look. Thankfully, Leviticus not able to bring that down, but had he not been there, Shaden McCollum had a touchdown. Instead, it falls harmlessly to the turf, and it'll be 2nd and 10 for this Jack Durr Pirate offense.
And that ball off to McKenzie. McKenzie, the Bull, trying to work his way down to the 10. It's like a pickup of 6, so it will be a Pearl Pool 3rd down and 4.
Good job there by 71, Hayden Townsend clearing out the way. And your wideouts here on 3rd down, McNair, Justice Moore, and Shaden McCollum.
They're handed off to McKenzie. McKenzie pulling his way inside the 5. That's going to be 1st and goal for the Pirates.
What a run by the junior running back, T.J. McKenzie, who just would not go down. Guys hanging on his legs, and those off-season leg workouts paying off as he's inside the 5.
There goes quick. Let's try it again. The Bull! Touchdown, Pirates!
The Bull riding the back of Takofa Lewis, 51, who opened up the hole, and from 4 yards out, T.J. McKenzie punches it in. And we are a Colston Bennett extra point away from tying this one up 7-7 with 1:35 remaining here in the first quarter on homecoming.
So we'll bypass the swinging gate, close it up, and try the traditional extra point now. Oh, he's offsides. my goodness. Oh, Kendrick Boyd. He got in there to block it, but when you get a head start by about 4 yards.
Yeah, they're gonna typically notice that.
Yeah, and you don't want to stop. You want to make it look good, so go ahead and get the block.
He certainly did that, Roy. Good snap, good hold. Kick is up, and it is good on the Raising Cane's touchdown by T.J. McKenzie. The Pirates have...
We pride ourselves in getting our customers the best deals around.
Usually that means when we're selling cars, but right now...
Bob Boyd is in the market to buy.
We're offering top dollar for pre-owned autos, trucks, and SUVs.
Come by, talk to our dedicated team, and discover what a great time it is for Bob Boyd to buy back your used vehicle. Any make, any model.
Whether you're selling or buying, at Bob Boyd Honda, you get a deal.
Back inside Ray Rogers Stadium, the Pirates getting set for our Shane Fletcher Farm Bureau Insurance kick. Roy, I want you to, after this kickoff, I want you to be able to describe the speed of Jack Durr from field level, if you could. Keller Reed's kick is up, and this time it's going to be fielded at the 9-yard line. And laying a lick on that far side.
Making a difference on special teams. Great hit by number 6.
Hey, Roy, so from a field level perspective, he doesn't look fast, but my goodness, Jack Durr can move.
Sorry, guys, I got caught up talking to someone.
No, that's all right.
So what was your question?
The speed of Jack Durr from field level. He doesn't look fast, but down there he sure is.
It's deceiving. Yeah, when he pulled it in and took off, I thought, 4 or 5 yards at the most, and then he hit a burst of speed because he's got those legs that are about 6 feet long by themselves.
And as he only continues to get a little thicker, he's not scared to put his head down. There's a run to the left side. Pirates hem it up pretty quickly out to the 18-yard line.
Ken Mangum in there along with Cameron Hewitt to wrap up The running back for the Panthers, Tyrese Walton, who comes up a little gimpy as number 1 hobbles off again. 7-7 with a minute remaining here in the first quarter at homecoming. This was a contest last year at Morton. It was 28-0 Pirates at the end of one, so a little slower start tonight for the home team.
Well, I think it's evident right now that the Panthers are going to have a tough time running the football. And if they're going to move it, it's going to be through the air. And our defensive backs are going to get a good workout as the Panthers are going to spread it out. But first we're going to call timeout. A Johnny Mac Alpha Insurance timeout here on the field.
Hey, I'm Matt, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A chicken biscuit is the freshly baked, flaky, buttery biscuit. When I take a bite, it's kind of like, crispy, soft, crispy. Crispy outside, soft interior, crispy chicken. There's really nothing like it.
Hey, I'm Alexa, and the little thing that I love about the Chick-fil-A chicken biscuit is the chicken itself. It is more than scrumptious. It is more than delicious. It is scrumptiddlyumptious. I know that's not a real word, but I love it.
Shop, stay, dine, and play. Connection, Mississippi's retail entertainment destination. Located at the intersection of I-20 and I-55 in Pearl.
On 2nd down and 6, we have a Havard Real Estate Group penalty. It is going to be an offside against the Pirates. That will give Morton a free 5 yards and make this a much more manageable now 2nd down and 1.
4 penalties already tonight against the Pirates in the first quarter. Last week, only 3 penalties in the entire contest against the Titans.
Draper here on the near side against Boyd. That's been their favorite target so far tonight. They'll try and run the ball. And again, going absolutely nowhere as Jabron Mayhem Moore comes in and makes the stop.
Yeah, that was Leviticus Boyd, the linebacker, who's come over and playing a little running back as Tyrese Walton went out injured on the last offensive play.
Also give Ken Mangum some props in there. He and Jabron combining for that stop. And that will do it for the first quarter. It's not a misprint on your screen right now. The Pirates and Morton Panthers tied at 7.
When accidents happen, our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge can mean less waiting and faster care. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge at Merit Health.
Come smile with Sky. Sky Family Dental of Pearl provides complete dental care for the entire family. Oral exams, cleanings, dentures, implants. Most insurance is accepted and financing is available. Call now to schedule your appointment. Come smile with Sky.
Public service has always had a very special place in my heart, and to be able to do it and be a first responder as a reserve, when you're not getting paid, that's just one of the most selfless acts you can do. I think we all have a responsibility to our towns and our communities.
Well, for me, it's simple. I mean, when you say local, that's what's most important to me. Our citizens inside this county, we all care for each other, and we do everything we can to help everybody out. I am Shane Fletcher with Farm Bureau, and we are the home team.
When Pirates need a feast, they sail to Mugshot's Grill and Bar. Voted best burger in Mississippi for 13 years in a row, Mugshot's proudly serves fresh, never frozen certified Angus beef. X marks the spot at 2 locations on the map, in Pearl and Riverwind Drive in the movie theater parking lot, and in Flowood on the corner of Airport Road and Lakeland Drive. You can dine in, take out, or order online and pick up curbside. Check out mugshotsgrillandbar.com.
On 3rd and 2 to start the second quarter, Ely's going to keep it himself, and he's going to push forward and I believe make just enough to move the chains out to the 25-yard line.
Ely extending all 5'10" of his frame to stretch it across the 25-yard line and pick up a big Morton Panther first down to keep this possession going. Again, all knotted at 7 here, just into the second quarter for homecoming.
Having the defense to step up and make a big play right here. I could feel one coming. Ely throwing it over the middle to nobody. Way overthrown.
Jaden Bowie, the intended receiver. Jamion Smith, wearing number 22, the safety who came up to slide down in coverage on Bowie, and that Ely pass way overthrown to set up 2nd and 10. Justice Moore and Markwell Lake, who had been in at cornerback, have slid back out, and Draper and Chin now guarding the corners at that DB position.
Ely brings a man in motion. He's going to keep it himself, try the right side. He will get hit hard and dropped for a gain of just 1.
Hanor Singh making his presence known. Number 8, the linebacker, sliding up to make the first contact with Ely, fighting off a blocker. And then number 1, Kavion Freeman, cleaning it up.
A Pearl Pool 3rd down and 9. Well, we've got some great safeties there in Kavion and Jamion. Ely back to pass, throwing it out here to the near side. That ball's going to be caught, but that's good closing right there. That's how you wrap it up and stop them short of the first down. As Markwell Lake in there at the corner that time. It will be 4th down, and it looks like 2.
Panthers showing they're not scared to go for it, as on their first possession of the night, they went for it on 4th down from their own 40-yard line. This time they're going to call a timeout and think about it.
Did they call a timeout?
No, the clock's still running.
So it's 4th down and 2. I think they were checking the spot or something, but
yeah, the head umpire did go over to the far side, but
all right. So 4th down and 2. I can't imagine they're going to go for this deep in the territory, tied at 7, right? But
I didn't believe it a while ago when it was 4th and 5 and they went for it on their own 40. So Leviticus Boyd will be right next to Zach Ely in the backfield.
He's going to keep it himself. Ely pushes forward, and can they wrap him up? He will be held short, and the Pirate defense holds. A sign mark turnover on downs, as we weren't buying what he was selling that time.
And the Pirates stack the line to hold him back. Ken Mangum in there. Somebody on the bottom, can't even see who that is. Number 10 right there in the middle of that is Trey Chafier being able.
Trey Chafier.
Yeah, Chafier, excuse me. Being able to stack it up, holding the bottom, and Ken Mangum cleaning up on the top, and Zach Ely unable to push it across, and Jack Durr in this offense going to be in great field position.
I knew our defense was going to make a big play. Now Durr trying to cash in, looking for it all on the first play. He's got his man! Touchdown! Justice served!
34 yards from Jack Durr to the senior Justice Moore, and you can't put it anywhere better than Jack Durr did. Watch this here on this Raising Cane's touchdown on the Rogers Dabbs replay, right over the arms of the secondary, and Justice Moore pulls it in at the 10-yard line and walks in untouched to make it 13-7 Pirates.
On the extra point, good snap, good hold, good kick. 9:31 to play before halftime. Pirates in front for the first time, 14-7.
Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Make the right call for 24/7 roadside assistance and sign up for Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking today.
The Pearl Pool is a proud sponsor of Pirate football. Located in the heart of the city, 3500 Dawn Drive, the Pearl Pool offers everyone a safe, convenient place to swim and host parties. Affordable memberships are available, and walk-ups are always welcome. It's also a great place for pirates to take swimming lessons before they hit the high seas. And when the temperature heats up, make plans to cool off at the Pearl Pool.
Well, this is the way we like things now, the way we expected it. Little slow start, but the Pirates have now regained the lead here. It is 14-7. As Keller Reed has our Shane Fletcher Farm Bureau insurance kick in the air. And this one will bounce and go into the end zone for a touchback. Boy, the defense makes a big play. Roy Harper, the defense makes that big play, and we wasted no time to cash it in.
And that was a beautiful pass from Jack. At first, when it came out, I thought it was going to be intercepted. I was like, oh, God, man, the guy's in position. But it was just perfect arch and everything. And just any time that Justice Moore catches a ball, I just grin.
Well, Captain Jack certainly used his compass well that time as he found due north, hitting Justice Moore on that beautiful pass. So now the Panthers set up shop at their own 20. Trailing for the first time tonight. Ely throws it out into the flat. That ball is going to be caught, and that's going to be a first down. Bowie's going to make that catch.
Bowie is not big at 5'8", 140, which may make him really difficult to find. That time he got outside of the zone from this Pearl Pirate defense before Caleb Arterberry could wrap him up from behind, but Bowie picks up enough for a Panther first down.
That thing was as ugly as it gets, though. You see that low snap, and the ball came out sideways out to the receiver, but they don't ask how, just how many you got. Another low snap. Ely trying to take it up the middle. He breaks away into the second level. Now he's still alive. Well into the Pirates secondary. Trying to chase him down. And that's going to...
Yeah, that's a horse collar.
Yep. It reached in and grabbed the back of that jersey and yanked him back. This is going to be a penalty tacked on here. Officially, he was pushed out at the 15, so it's going to be a half the distance to the goal. And look out. This was... Jabron Moore had a chance at him there. Everybody just kind of slipping.
53 yards on the run by the quarterback, Zach Ely, who shows off his wheels. And Kavion Freeman did come away with that horse collar, which will be costly and move it even closer. But I don't think if he had not reached up and grabbed him like he did, that would have been an automatic 6 points. As Zach Ely showing off his speed here on the turf at Ray Rogers Stadium.
Ely over the middle. That ball is going to be incomplete, too high. Roy, was it a question of slipping down there? It looked on the replay as though our Pirates didn't have footing as they were trying to get him down.
Yeah, I couldn't tell if it was just a slip or he just got faked out of the shoes. I mean, he made a good move, a good fake to the outside and cut it back to the inside before he broke it open. But the field is slick.
You could see it on that one there. Ely knew where he was running. Our defenders are chasing him. On second down, Ely comes in from the sideline. Good snap. Throw out into the dirt. Or the pine shavings, I should say. That ball didn't have a good gription on that one, it didn't appear.
Marcus Thompson coming on the corner blitz. And the running back, Tyrese Walton, who went out injured earlier, came back in the game trying to block on Thompson. I believe Ely felt a little bit of that pressure, rushed that throw, and it hit the turf. So now a big 3rd and goal. Need the Pirate defense to stand strong.
Ely's going to keep it himself. Bring it up the middle. Duck to the outside. Still alive. Still alive. Looks like they'll mark him just short. Outside the goal line.
The ref on this end is calling a touchdown.
Well,
so they're going to have to confer. You can see here on the Rogers Dabs replay the elusiveness of Zach Ely. I mean, multiple Pirates had a shot. Maybe difficult to tell a little bit from this angle. Yeah, man, it looked like he might have reached all the way across, but they're going to call him short. Half-yard line, 4th and goal. Here we go.
Boy, Ely has just been slippery when wet, I guess, down there. And we're going to have a timeout called by Morton.
Timeout, Panthers.
That's their final timeout. We'll take a quick one with them.
Leave it up to us at Mississippi Arkansas Ag for your John Deere All-Star package. The 3025E Tractor Plus Loader, Box Blade, Rotary Cutter, and a trailer at just $349 per month. Visit agup.com for more information.
SignMark, your #1 hometown retailer for custom stamps, signs, and marketing products. We're growing and we want to take you, our loyal customers, with us. Whether you have an event, starting a new business, or wish to expand your existing business, SignMark is committed to helping you meet your design and marketing needs. Come see the friendly staff at SignMark at Pearson Road in Pearl and make your mark in the business world. SignMark, online at signmark.us or by phone at 601-932-6699.
For the Pirates, a chance and a goal line stand. They were able to show it off last week against Ridgeland. Let's see if they can keep the Panthers out of the end zone from the 1 yard line. Ely going to keep it himself, puts his head down. He's stacked up. They push him back. He will not make it.
Jabron Moore, the first man to make contact, along with Ken Mangum, number 28. And you had to know that Zach Ely was going to keep it. He's been the man to stop. And look at 44, wrapped them all up, and a whole host of Pirates in honor of Mr. Ray Rogers. Toss him out. And the Pirates, back-to-back weeks with a huge goal line stand to preserve this 14-7 lead.
Boy, Jabron just wrapped up and pulled like nobody's business right there. Pirates on 1st and 10, hand that ball off, busting it into the second level. That's going to be TJ McKenzie.
Great offensive call there by Coach Weems and Coach Hunter to get out of your own end zone, and TJ McKenzie provides about a 15, 16-yard run to get the Pirates some breathing room to start this drive.
A Renaissance Bank first down out to the 18-yard line. Let's run it again. Give it to the Bull. The Bull will spin his way out to the 24. Another big gainer on first down. TJ running hard.
7:10 remaining on the game clock here in the second quarter. Pirates at home for homecoming with a 7-point lead over the Morton Panthers, who's kind of come out and shocked everybody here at Pearl High School. A 3A versus 6A matchup. The Panthers trying to stand strong.
TJ checks out. In comes Big Ben Alexander. Give it to Ben. Ben makes a move into the second level. Gets to the safety level. Puts his shoulder down across the 35 for another Renaissance Bank first down.
Look at this run by the sophomore Ben Alexander, who put the truck stick on Kendrick Boyd right here. You'll see it on the replay. Boom! You got to wrap up. Don't just drop your shoulder, and Ben Alexander teaches him a lesson.
Here goes Big Ben. Nope, Durr's going to keep it himself. They didn't know it. Here goes Jack into the second level to the 20, 10, and pulled down at the 4-yard line. Captain Jack set sail.
58 yards on the run by the freshman, elusive quarterback. He already has a long one tonight of 25, and that time he doubled up himself as Jack Durr almost lost his footing. And I believe we're going to get a heat timeout, and Jack Durr is the most thankful man at Ray Rogers Stadium after that 60-yard run. The Pirates in business.
Jack Durr on fire for this heat timeout.
When you're ready to make a move in Pirate Country, contact Penny Pitts with Havard Real Estate Group in Pearl. Penny is a multi-million-dollar producer and loves to help her clients find the home of their dreams. If you are a first-time home buyer or ready to upsize or downsize, she is the agent for you. Penny is a Pearl High School graduate and an avid supporter of Pirate athletics. Make your move with the home team. That's Penny Pitts, Havard Real Estate Group.
Let me tell you something, Bryant. The great running of McKenzie and by Alexander set that play up because the Panthers keyed on the running back, and then Jack made him pay by keeping that football running down the right side.
And Jack Durr has redefined his mobility as he has looked really good. 119 yards on the ground last week against Ridgeland. Already 70-plus here.
Now the big dog, Jamarion Turner, will push toward the goal line. They'll mark him just shy at the 1-yard line. The third running back of this drive. A great stable of backs that we have.
Bring up second down and goal for the Pirates.
Turner, the senior, looking for the end zone. Give it to him again. Cuts it. Pushes. They're going to say he's down again. They'll mark him just shy.
Hard to believe that one didn't make it. We're going to get a pretty good look here as Turner following
good stop
the blocks of that fullback, Talon Jackson. But you're right, Clayton Moore, 6'1", 205 senior linebacker, the guy who made the biggest contact with Turner. Here's T.J. McKenzie.
And they're going to say he's short again.
Unbelievable.
I thought TJ got in for sure that time, but it's going to be 4th and goal from the 1-yard line. And the Pirates are going to line up to go quick here.
You got to push the envelope again. I believe McKenzie going to be your thickest guy, and they will leave the junior, number 3, TJ McKenzie, right to the right of Jack Durr. Got to get the play call in. 20 seconds remaining on the play clock.
Yeah, plenty of time. Jack never loses his cool out there. Oh, McKenzie lost it, stumbled, and that was a bad exchange, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. That's disappointing.
77, Richard Taylor, 6'2", 265 pounds. Look at this guy, automatically in the backfield as soon as T.J. McKenzie got the handoff. I'm not sure if it was a missed block or just a great move there by Taylor. But the Pirates have it 1st and goal on the 1-yard line, and 4 straight plays we are stuffed. That's not something you typically see from a Pirate offense.
So we take it 98 yards from our own. So we took over back on our own 1. The Panthers are going to take over here on the 2.
.444 remaining on the game clock, and I believe we're going to get an illegal substitution penalty here on Morton as they were all confused trying to get guys in here to start this long possession.
All right, so let's take it back to the 1 on the Havard Real Estate Group penalty. So now the Pirate defense, another chance. That was just a shame. Such a beautiful drive by our offense to be stymied there right at the end. But chance for the defense to make amends here. Ely out of his own end zone, looks, throws, just chucks it up, and that ball's going to be caught.
Yeah, he caught that. That was an awesome catch.
19 on 19.
Markwell Lake running with Xavier McDonald, who already has a Sports Center top 10 catch in this game for a touchdown earlier off the tip ball from Azir Chin, and Xavier McDonald just showing out here on the road at Pearl, all 6'2", 160 pounds of only a sophomore.
So 1st and 10 now from the 31. Ely out to the right side. That ball be, well, when you know that that's coming, it's understandable that you'll drop the ball because Jamion Smith had him teed up.
Jaden Bowie at 5'8", 140 felt every bit of Jamion Smith at 6'3", 200, who just ran right through him. And if I was Bowie, I wouldn't have even touched that ball.
He knew it was coming. One of our twin towers back there. On 2nd down, Ely, no, we're going to get whistles. Flag on the far side, and we're going to have false start against the Panthers. So Havard Real Estate Group will back things up. This will make it 2nd down and 15. I'd say we have 2 of the best safeties in all of high school football in Jamion Smith and Kavion Freeman. .419 and counting here before halftime. Keep it right, Ely. And taken down and dropped quickly in the backfield.
Ken Mangum just beating his guy off the line of scrimmage, and you're going to see 28 real quick right there in the backfield, and Zach Ely had nowhere to go but backwards, and Morton Panthers going the wrong way on this offensive possession for a deep end version of the Pearl Pool third down.
This is third down and 20. Healy, he'll just chuck it up once again. Has a man open, though. And once again, it is number 19 making that catch in Donovan Moore.
Wow, what a catch. For the third time tonight, number 19 McDonald pulling it in. And that time it was Kavion Freeman trying to get over here and slow him down as Azir Chan, I believe, had fallen to the turf. And on 3rd and 20, the Panthers convert.
Ely with his 4 wide receivers, 2 to either side, looks to the right, throws it. Oh, that ball is nearly intercepted. That was going to be 6 points, and Jaden Thompson knew it.
I believe Jaden Thompson was already thinking about the touchdown dance he was going to do, as he had nothing but 46 yards of green turf in front of him, and sometimes that's the worst place that you can be hit, right in the hands, as Jaden Thompson had read that one the whole way. And Morton thankful to get a second chance on 2nd and 10.
Ely pump fakes, throws it deep, putting it up for grabs on the far side, and coming back for the football to make the catch. It will be incomplete as the ball came out.
That was Tony Boyd, who made a lot of noise in the first quarter. Justice Moore in there trying to cover him, and I thought they were going to say he got a foot in as he came up with the catch, but when he caught it, he was falling backwards and could not tap the heel.
Again, hey, Roy, it looked like Justice lost his footing there, like he slipped a little bit.
Yeah, it looked like he did, and he was at the point of the catch also, it looked like he slipped and was, I guess, conscious enough not to grab him and get a holding call.
So 3rd down and 10 for Ely. Back to pass. He's going to do it again. Chuck it up. But no! Sitting back and playing center field.
Justice Moore.
And Justice has a convoy down the right side. Oh, it just tripped up.
But there's a flag. It looks like it's coming back. It's a post-possession flag.
We've got a penalty flag back on the 36-yard line, all the way back where the interception was made.
And more importantly, Justice Moore down on the Morton Panther 20-yard line on the far side, out of bounds. And that's a guy that you cannot afford to lose. Trainers running to go attend to him. The penalty now a secondary thought to the condition of Justice Moore, who is one of your senior leaders, playing both ways.
Can you get an eye on that with your binoculars?
Yeah, they're looking at his right leg, looking down in the ankle area. Hopefully only a cramp.
Well, hopefully, as he was coming down, he got tackled awkwardly.
Yeah, he is standing to his feet on his own power. The training staff now with him. It looks like he's stretching it out.
So the penalty was an illegal block in the back. So it's after the interception. And the Pirates will take over at the 26-yard line.
See where that penalty comes in. That was 13, Jaden Thompson with a block in the back. And Justice Moore still not off the field, and they're already running a play. The officials clearly have not paid attention to what's going on here on the end, as Justice Moore really not putting much weight at all on that right ankle, as the coaching staff still helping him off the field. I guess they're going to count that incomplete pass to make it 2nd and 10. But
should have been a no play as Justice was crossing the middle of the field back here.
Roy Harper will check in and see if we can get a report on Justice Moore, a guy that you cannot lose if you're Justin Hunter and this Pirate coaching staff.
2nd and 10. Hand the ball off. Good jump step to the outside, but taken down after a 2-yard gain is Big Ben Alexander. So it'll bring up a 3rd down and 8.
Again, 14-7, under 2.5 minutes now remaining here in the second quarter. On a night where we thought the Pirates have a sizable lead, they're trying to put more points on the board before halftime.
Durr's got his man, Kenji McNair, out over the 40-yard line for a Renaissance Bank first down.
Kenji been the go-to guy tonight on offense as Durr has hit him multiple times right there in the middle of that Morton Panther zone defense. That one again for another big Renaissance Bank first down.
Durr, another completion. This time right in front of the Pirate bench to Marquell Lake. He's out to the 45. Make it second down and 5.
Going to get a timeout called by the Pirates with 1:39 remaining.
We'll take a quick one with them.
You've heard it said, give a man a fish and he'll eat for a day. But teach a man to fish, he'll come home dehydrated, severely malnourished, and late. Some quotes are better than others. With Alpha Insurance, he won't get the old bait and switch. He'll be as happy as a dog in the sunshine. Ain't that right, Otis? And there's nothing fishy about that.
Call Alpha agent John McHenry in Pearl for a quote today.
So the Pirates come out of the timeout. 1:39 before halftime. Facing a second down and 5. Would love to get some points on the board here going into the break, as Pearl will receive the second half kickoff after deferring. In the first half, we're going to get a penalty flag. I don't know what that could be. The play clock is certainly not expired coming out of a timeout. Somebody have too many men on the field? They did. It looks like Morton had too many men as they broke the huddle. So that'll be a free 5 yards, and that should be a first down. And it is indeed a Renaissance Bank first down. They've changed the down marker on the side. Now we just got to get the change to catch up. Durr, quick throw over the middle. It was weird. There was a lot of traffic there in the middle.
Yeah, Marquell Lake, the intended receiver, but overthrown, as you said. A lot of traffic happening there in the middle of the field. Roy Harper, any word on Justice Moore?
They're working on his ankle. They're still kind of checking him out and seeing where he's tender and where he's not and see if he can continue.
Durr rolling out to his left, throwing. He's got a man wide open at the 30, turning to the outside, racing down the sidelines. Marquell Lake, touchdown, Pirates.
50 yards from Durr to Lake, freshman to sophomore. Marquell flying into the end zone. Great block downfield you'll see here on the Raising Cane's touchdown from Shaden McCollum, the one guy who could have slowed him down. And Marquell slides all the way in to make it 20-7, pending the Colston Bennett extra point, and the Pirates extend the lead here at homecoming.
I believe they're sending Bennett off, and we're going to have to send Keller Reed on. I think, if I'm not mistaken, Roy can check this out, it's because his pads were not below his knees.
That's exactly what it was.
Wow.
His pants were too high. So for the first time this season, Colson gets sent off. Oh, we tried the little whoop-de-doo 2-point conversion, and that one was, well, it just didn't go well.
And here's the thing. Even with his pants all the way down, they're still above his knee. There's not a whole lot he can do.
Scores Pirates 20, Panthers 7. 1:21 left in the half.
Quarter. Warren Central leads Germantown 6-0. Last score we had. Petal and Columbia all knotted up at 7 in the second quarter, and the Brandon Bulldogs and Clinton Arrows all knotted at 14 as they head closer to the half. The number 1 ranked Brandon Bulldogs, after a big win against Madison Central last week, having trouble with the Arrows of Clinton.
The Shane Fletcher Farm Bureau Insurance kick is going to come right back because we were offsides. Hey, how about this news out of Meridian? Meridian's game tonight against West Lauderdale was canceled. The news story says that Meridian High School originally announced that the game would not have any fans in attendance, but was later changed to the game being canceled. It says this game is officially listed as a no contest and will not be made up. That's weird.
That is very interesting.
That is weird.
And an update on that Brandon score. It's now Brandon 21-14 as they get closer to halftime. And Columbia has taken a score since that last update. 14-7, Columbia over the Petal Panthers that we'll see the kickoff for Region 3-6A play here in 2 weeks.
Now Keller puts his foot into this one, and it's going to bounce and go into the end zone for a touchback. I'm very fascinated as to what happened with over in Meridian. That they were initially going to play the game with no fans, and then they said, no, we're just not going to play the game.
You never know what could happen at the East Ray over there.
It's just weird. I don't know. Maybe we can find out some info on that, but no game for Meridian tonight, so that's one less game they'll have under their belt as we get ready to see them. Second game of region play.
Yeah, we will travel to Meridian this year to go sit up in that closet atop Red Stadium.
And that's fine. If they want to play it with no Meridian fans there, you can play it with no fans. We got a great broadcast our Pirate faithful can watch. So a minute 21 to go, and there's a handoff. And a wicked lick here on the near side.
Kai Jefferson along with Kavion Freeman bringing the boom to Tyrese Walton, who has paid a penalty here in the first half. He came off a little week earlier after a big hit, and another stinger there with less than 60 seconds remaining here before the half. Again, don't forget, the Pirates will get the opening kickoff of the second half, a chance to extend that lead even more. Hopefully the defense can stand tall here in the final 40 seconds.
Hey, that was Amarius Johnson in on that tackle too, helping to bring down the Panther.
Looking like Morton's going to be happy just to run this clock out.
Under 30 seconds here to play before halftime. There's a handoff going around the right side. Pirates will hem that up once again. Man, the Reaper, Kavion Freeman coming in, putting him down. And that could be the final play of the second quarter, as we are now at 7 seconds and counting. And it does not look like Morton will try to get this play off, and they will not. So a slow start. It's been a sloppy first half on both sides, both Morton and Pearl. But the good news, the good guys are in front 20-7. And we will have homecoming festivities here for you when we come back. And for the first time tonight, after that's over, we'll have the Professor Roy Harper catch up with head coach Justin Hunter and maybe find out a little information on Justice Moore. Kind of helps that you're up 20-7. Maybe you don't need him now. You can afford to let him rest and get ready for Biloxi next week. Well, we're going to take a quick break as we get ready for our Gene Newman campaign halftime, which will include the crowning of the 2022 Homecoming Queen. Stay with us.
I'm State Representative Gene Newman with a message to young people and their parents. There are many pathways to success. For some, it's a regular college degree. But so often I see students and their families get in financial trouble by taking out huge student loans for college degrees that they will never be able to pay back. The degree programs they are pushed into are governed by rules designed to benefit the colleges and the loan programs, not the students. College doesn't guarantee a good high-paying job. If a student hasn't decided what career they want to pursue, please look at the community colleges with so many different programs and degrees. Don't start out in life with a huge college debt hanging over you. I want to see every Pirate find their way to a successful career, because every day is a great day to be a Pirate.
The Exchange is a church that is for Pearl. The Exchange exists to make the love of God visible and tangible to our city. Whether it's gifts and prayers for our teachers and students, acts of service for those in need, family-friendly activities for our city, Thanksgiving meals for families, encouragement for the next generation, or hope when people need it most, the Exchange is for Pearl. And the Exchange is here for you. Find a place to belong, grow, and serve by visiting us online at theexchange.cc.
He was supposed to be the 5th man to walk on the moon. But 200,000 miles from Earth, an oxygen tank explodes.
Serious power supply malfunction. Okay, now let's everybody keep cool.
Thanks to his survival skills and leadership instinct,
Hang in there, it won't be
he
long.
helped guide the crew back home.
Welcome home. This really looks great.
He was Jim Lovell, and long before he wore this uniform, he wore this one.
Jim Lovell, Mike Rowe, and Bill Gates. Just a few names known for success. All three also started their leadership path while serving in the Boy Scouts of America. Everything they learned while part of a troop can prepare you for a successful future as well, whether it's survival skills, self-discipline, or just how to have fun. If you'd like to be a part of the next generation of Scouts, Pearl has a local troop, 575, and for more information, you can call Cale Gamble at 601-594-7020 or email him at calegamble@yahoo.com. The Boy Scouts of America, be prepared.
Well, it's now time for halftime at the Homecoming 2022 here at Pearl High School. The theme this year, From Sea to Shining Sea. And you will be introduced to all of the maids, the freshman, sophomore, junior, and then our senior. And then we will find out, along with you, who the homecoming queen is this year. The Navy Junior ROTC. Out there in front, you will see each one of the young ladies and her escort come around that side. And we'll turn it over to our public address.
I would like to direct your attention to the 50-yard line. This year's homecoming theme is From Sea to Shining Sea. This evening's fabulous background display was designed and created by the Pearl High School National Art Society and the students of the Advanced Art classes. A special thank you goes to Ms. Lee, Mr. Ackles, and Mr. Francis for their hard work and dedication in leading this project. We would also like to thank Master Chief Onshore and the Navy JROTC Honor Guard, along with Mr. Rowan and the Pearl Pirate Band for their assistance with the ceremonies. Finally, a special thank you goes to Ms. Johnson, Ms. Allen, and Mr. Gall for orchestrating all of the homecoming festivities. Tonight, we are honoring all graduating classes of Pearl High School. All Pearl Pirate graduates, please stand at this time to be recognized. Freshmen, sophomore, junior, and senior of Pearl High School have selected a distinguished group of young women as homecoming representatives. We are thrilled to introduce them to you now. We will begin with our freshman name, Anna Winston. her father, Jonathan Winston. Freshman May, Anna Winston. Our next freshman May is Lexi Sessom. Lexi is the daughter of Katie and Christopher Princiata. Lexi is an honor student, student council class vice president, and freshman representative for the PHS Thespian Troop 4537. She is also a member of the Key Club, Bay Club, Freshman Choir, Women's Chorus, and a percussionist in the award-winning Pearl Pirate Band. In her spare time, Lexi is a Girl Scout and enjoys baking, singing, and acting. Lexi is being escorted tonight by her father, Chris Princiata. Freshman May, Lexi Sessom. Our final freshman May is Bailey Hughes. Bailey is the daughter of Misty Hughes. A student council freshman representative, Bailey is also a member of the Key Club and the Pirates Crew dance team. In her spare time, Bailey is a cheer coach for the Pearl Parks and Recreation TV 46-year-old squad. Bailey loves serving the children of our community by sharing her love of dance. Bailey is being escorted tonight by her grandfather, David Hughes. Freshman May, Bailey Hughes. Our first sophomore May is Jade Johnson. Jade is the daughter of Marquita and Jesse Johnson. An honor student, Jade is a former member of the Pearl High School track and field team. She is a volunteer for Bridge Builders Leadership Initiative, a nonprofit faith-based after-school leadership program. In her spare time, Jade enjoys listening to music, shopping, spending time with family, and spoiling her new miniature schnauzer, Blue. Jade is being escorted tonight by her father, Jesse Johnson. Sophomore May, Jade Johnson. Our next sophomore May is Jordan McMorton. Is part of the youth department at the National Missionary Baptist Church. In her spare time, she enjoys braiding hair and spending the weekend with her family and friends. Jordan is being escorted tonight by her father, Treasurer McMorton. Sophomore May, Jordan McMorton. Our next sophomore May is Patriotic. Michelle Harris and Albert Valley. Patria is an honor student and keeps the books for the Pirates boys basketball team. Patria manages all of her school responsibilities and has a part-time job. In her spare time, she likes to shop and babysit. Patria is being escorted tonight by her cousin, Avante Wilson. Sophomore May, Patria Bailey. Our final sophomore May is Reagan Van Buren. Reagan is the daughter of Bobby and Melissa Van Buren. She is an honor student and a student council class representative. She is a member of the Warren Heights Baptist Church. She is an outside hitter for the Lady Pirate volleyball team and the colleague for the Lady Pirate soccer team. Reagan also plays club soccer for Mississippi Christian United. In her spare time, she likes to listen to music, play volleyball, and spend time with her friends. Reagan is being escorted tonight by her father, Bobby Van Buren. spending time with her family and serving the community. Evelyn is escorted tonight by her father, Samuel Barajas. Junior maid, Evelyn Barajas. Our next junior maid is Melissa Gonzalez Solis. Melissa is the daughter of Jose Luis Gonzalez and Olivia Solis. She is an honor student, member of the ACT Gold Club, and a super scholar. She is a member of the Club, National Honor Society, Mayor's Youth Council, and the ASL Club. Melissa is vice president of the Key Club and city council vice secretary. She also participates in cross country, track, and is saxophonist for the award-winning Pearl Pirate Band. As a sophomore, Liz was chosen Pearl High School Student of the Year and was the state head club Spanish subject area test champion. Melissa is being escorted tonight by her father, Jose Luis Gonzalez. Junior maid, Melissa Gonzalez Solis. Our third junior maid is Caitlin Richardson. Caitlin is the daughter of Heather and Spencer Butler. An honor student, Caitlin is a student council class representative and a member of the 6th Day State Championship Power Crew Dance Team. In her spare time, Caitlin is an active member of her church's youth choir and enjoys spending time with her family and friends, volunteering and dancing. Caitlin is being escorted tonight by her daughter, Spencer. Junior maid, Caitlin Richardson. Our fourth junior maid is Jada Neal. Jada is the daughter of Jamie and Michael. An honor student and super scholar, Jada is a member of the Athletic Club in the National Honor Society, as well as serving as a student council class representative. Jada is also a member of the 6th Day State Championship Pirates Crew Dance Team and the Lady Pirates Soccer Team. In her spare time, Jada enjoys reading and spending time with her family. Jada is being escorted tonight by her father, Michael Neal. Junior maid, Jada Neal. Our final junior maid is Layton Morton. Layton is the daughter of Lacey and Clay Morton. She is an honor student, super scholar, a member of the Club and National Honor Society, and she is a student council class representative. Layton is a member of the 6th Day State Championship Power Crew Dance Team. In her spare time, Layton enjoys being outside, where she likes to hike, fish, and hunt. She also enjoys reading, baking, and drinking coffee. Layton is being escorted tonight by her father, Clay Moore. Junior maid, Layton Moore. Our seniors are led by our football maid, Aria Jones. Aria is the daughter of Irving and Danny Jones, an honor student and a super scholar. Aria is a member of Key Club, National Honor Society, Chamber Singers, and a student council class representative. She is a member of the Lady Pirate Powerlifting Team and the Girl Scouts Mayor's Youth Council, and is the manager of the Pearl Pirate football team. After graduation, Aria would like to attend four-year university and major in medical laboratory science. Aria is being escorted tonight by her father, Danny Jones. The 2022 football maid, senior, Aria Jones. Our next senior maid is Kendra Dixon. Kendra is the daughter of Keisha Collier and Kendra Dixon. An honor student, Kendra is a member of the National Honor Society and is enrolled in advanced courses. Kendra shares her vocal talents as a member of Rural High School's award-winning female vocal group, Encore. She is also a Pearl singer and a member of Sextet. Kendra is also a member of the color guard of the award-winning Pearl Pirate Band. After graduation, Kendra plans to attend Mississippi State University and major in psychology. Kendra is escorted tonight by her father, Kendra Dixon. Senior maid, Kendra Dixon. Smith Jones and Tyrone Jones. She is an honor student and a member of the Pearl High School girls powerlifting team. Taya enjoys playing basketball, riding ATVs, shopping, listening to music, and spending time with her friends and family. Taya plans to own a fashion boutique as well as leading her family's trucking business in the future. After high school, Taya plans to attend the University of Southern Mississippi and major in business administration and management. Taya is escorted tonight by her father, Tyrone Jones. Senior maid, Taya Jones. Our fourth senior maid is Kimberly Aravallo. Kimberly is the daughter of Veronica and Lloyd Aravallo. A super scholar and an honor student, Kimberly is a member of the National Honor Society, Kickoff, and an officer in student council serving as class secretary, as well as a member of the Mayor's Youth Council and the American Sign Language Club. Kimberly is a Pearl singer and chamber singer and the loudest for the award-winning Pearl Pirate Band, where she serves as vice president. In her free time, she enjoys being part of Ground Zero Youth at New Life Christian Fellowship. After graduation, Kimberly will attend the junior college and transfer to a four-year university and major in anthropology. Kimberly is being escorted tonight by her father, Lloyd Aravallo. Senior maid, Kimberly Aravallo. Our next senior maid is Catherine Rowell. Catherine is the daughter of Leo Rowell. She's an honor student, super scholar, a member of the Kickoff, National Honor Society, Kickoff, and Mayor's Youth Council. Catherine is serving as city council for the 7th year as class vice president. She also serves on the Fellowship of Christian Athletes Association leadership team. Catherine is a member of the 6A She's also a member of the Lady Pirate soccer team. After graduation, Catherine will attend Mississippi State University with the hopes of becoming a dentist. Catherine is being escorted tonight by her father, Leo Rowe. Senior maid, Catherine Rowe. Our next senior maid is Sailor Fumble. Sailor is a Gold Club member. Sailor is an honor student and serves as class representative on both Student Council and Beta Club. She is also a member of National Honor Society and Key Club, a UNA All-American, and the proud bearer of 2 championship rings. Sailor dances with the 6A State Championship Pirate Crew Dance Team. Sailor is also a cheerleader for the Pearl High School 6A State Championship varsity cheer and the Southern Athletics Pride. She is a UCA All-American cheerleader and a 2-time national champion. After graduation, Sailor plans on attending Morton University and continuing her dance career. Sailor is being escorted tonight by her father, Harold Foster. Senior maid, Sailor Foster. Our final senior maid is Annalise Renfro. Annalise is the daughter of Felicia and Kenny Renfro. Annalise is a member of the Lady Pirates volleyball team and has served as captain for the last 3 years. Last volleyball season, Annalise ranked number 2 in the state and number 10 in the nation for aces served. She is a member of Beta Club, Mayor's Youth Council, and serves as president of the senior class and student council. After graduation, Annalise plans to attend college, where she hopes to become a radiologist. Annalise is being escorted tonight by her father, Kenny Renfro. Senior maid, Annalise Renfro. Our flower girl this evening is Emily Rhodes. Emily is the daughter of Amy and Matt Rowan and the granddaughter of Becky Rowan and Tom Henry. She is a 2nd grade student in Hillside Elementary School. Emily attends the Morton Baptist Church. Her hobbies include soccer, ballet, piano, reading, crafting, and playing with her sisters. Emily wants to be a pediatrician when she grows up. Our crown wearer is Bryce Brewer. Bryce is the daughter of Amanda and Michael Brewer. She is a 2nd grader at Hillside Elementary. She enjoys gymnastics, tennis, singing, playing the piano, art, and spending time with her friends and family. twice wants to be a veterinarian when she grows up. Our helmet bearer is Will Durr. Will is the son of Tiffany and Ray Durr. He is a second grader at Northside Elementary. Will loves sports, especially baseball, football, and basketball. His favorite team is the Pearl Pirates. He hopes to be a professional baseball football player when he grows up. Crowning our king tonight is Dr. Michael Brewer, principal of Pearl High School, assisted by Samaya Warner, a 2021 Pearl High School homecoming queen. Samaya is currently attending Mississippi State University as a presidential scholar, and she is part of Chapel Honors College and a member of the Black Student Association. Samaya is majoring in kinesiology with a concentration
if it's one of mine, you think left, middle, or right?
Physical therapy. Now, for the moment you have been waiting for. Our 2022 Annalise Renfro. Congratulations again to Queen Annalise and all of her 2022 homecoming mates. Ladies and gentlemen, our Pearl High School 2022 homecoming court.
There you have it, the 2022 Pearl High School homecoming court and your 2022 homecoming queen, Annalise Renfro. Thanks for joining us here on the Gene Newman Campaign Halftime Show, where your Pearl Pirates are up 20-7 here at home on homecoming. Right after this break, we'll bring you some scores from around the state as well as stats from the first half as we get ready for the second half kickoff right here on PMB Sports.
I'm State Representative Gene Newman with a message to young people and their parents. There are many pathways to success. For some, it's a regular college degree, but so often I see students and their families get in financial trouble by taking out huge student loans for college degrees that they will never be able to pay back. The degree programs they are pushed into are governed by rules designed to benefit the colleges and the loan programs, not the students. College doesn't guarantee a good high-paying job. If a student hasn't decided what career they want to pursue, please look at the community colleges with so many different programs and degrees. Don't start out in life with a huge college debt hanging over you. I want to see every pirate find their way to a successful career, because every day is a great day to be a pirate.
The Exchange is a church that is for Pearl. The Exchange exists to make the love of God visible and tangible to our city. Whether it's gifts and prayers for our teachers and students, acts of service for those in need, family-friendly activities for our city, Thanksgiving meals for families, encouragement for the next generation, or hope when people need it most. The Exchange is for Pearl, and the Exchange is here for you. Find a place to belong, grow, and serve by visiting us online at theexchange.cc.
He was supposed to be the fifth man to walk on the moon. But 200,000 miles from Earth, an oxygen tank explodes.
Serious power supply malfunction. Okay, now let's everybody keep cool.
Thanks to his survival skills and leadership.
Welcome back into the Gene Newman Campaign Halftime Show on homecoming, where we just announced our 2022 homecoming queen, Miss Annalise Renfro. Pirates are up 20-7 over the Morton Panthers, a 6A, 3A matchup that was a hard-fought battle throughout the first half, and it saw us head into the second quarter with a score not at all at 7-7, and the Pirates tackle on another 13 in the second quarter to make it 20-7 at halftime. Greg Flynn, Bryant May here in the booth, the top Ray Rogers Stadium. We'll bring you some stats from the first half. Jack Durr, the freshman who leads the Pirates and has gotten a start at quarterback for the third straight game. He was 8 of 12 in the air, 172 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 1 interception. And perhaps most surprising, 3 carries on the ground for 84 yards. Greg, your thoughts on Jack Durr, the freshman?
That's the X factor. That is the X factor. Durr being able to run the football. All right, we've got the coach. Let's go to the professor.
Hey, guys, I'm here with Coach Hunter. Coach Hunter, not the way we wanted to start out, but didn't end too bad. So what's your assessment of the first half?
I just think we played with energy that we expect to play with. You know, I just thought that we let the weather and we let, I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know if it's homecoming. They got other things on their mind. Kind of felt like that a little bit before we came out for pregame. Just kind of felt like we were not as locked in as usual. And, I thought it showed, and we explained the concern at halftime, and I'd be surprised if we don't come out with a lot of energy and a lot of fire in the second half. But credit to Morton, man. Them guys did a really good job, found something they liked and stuck with it, and I was very impressed with the play calling and all that.
Well, that's what I was going to say. They're 2 receivers. Oh, well, one of them made 2 acrobatic catches. Another one that was really good. I mean, when the perfect play, you just can't defend that.
Yeah, and that's what I told the kid, like especially the one on our sideline right here. The kid just went up and called it. Like, Mark was in great position. It really wasn't, really much more he can do other than be a little taller. The kid made a really good play, And that's going to happen, but some of the stuff they got, like they just wanted a little bit more than us. And that bothers me, So, like I said, I think that will be changed in the second half. I'm looking forward to seeing them.
Me too, Coach. Good luck to y'all. All right, guys.
All right.
Can I just say a couple things real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
First of all, I just want to talk about the maturation of Jack. Y'all talked about that pregame, but I think his poise has been really good. He didn't let that interception phase him. It looked like he just came out and just kept playing as normal, and I'm real impressed with that. And then I also want to point out that the homecoming queen is a volleyball player, and for 3 out of the past 4 years, the volleyball player has won homecoming queen. Just have to throw that out there.
Not that you're biased or anything.
Oh, no, not at all.
All right, thanks, Roy. Hey, by the way, I saw Justice Moore still limping pretty good down there. I don't know if we'll see him. He is still dressed out, has his cleats on, but looks like his ankle is heavily taped, and he was having some trouble. So we are all set, and we are underway, and Morton's going to start it off with an onside kick attempt, and, well, let's just say Jabron Moore just laid somebody out because he was not going to let him recover anything.
Yeah. He sure did. Heads up play by Jabron Moore and Honor Singh, the guy who made the recovery. Roy Harper?
Yeah, I do have some information about Justice. He is done for the night, but it's kind of a precautionary measure. Sure. They think he's going to be okay, but just kind of resting him.
Absolutely, and that's, for the best. You're up 20-7. Let your other guys step up. Let him be healthy. We got region play coming around the corner and a tough trip to Biloxi next week. All right, we are about to have first down, but we will get a whistle first. And we are having man, I feel like we're in private school, and they're checking the hem of the skirts in Catholic school here as we're sending
Talon Jackson off the field because his knees weren't covered.
All right, well, up the gut. Nobody's got him covered as the big dog crosses midfield into Panther territory at the 40.
Jamarian Turner with an explosive run here to start the second half. Rushing numbers from the first half. TJ McKenzie, 8 carries for 35 yards and a touchdown. Turner only 2 for 9. Ben Alexander had 2 carries for 15.
There goes the big dog again. The big hole on the left side. Can he get to the outside? Now he cuts it in the middle. He's inside the 25. The big dog is ready to eat.
Justin Hunter and Coach Weems, as they call those plays, clearly liking the size matchup that they have up front as the big guy's just opening up holes right now for Jamarian Turner.
Make it 3 in a row, and this time they're ready. Let me tell you something. Coach Hunter said, I think we're going to come out with a little fire, a little intensity. Well, his offensive line has shown that here in the early going as Jamarian checks out, and in comes the bull, TJ McKenzie. 2nd down and 12 after the loss of 2. Durr's going to keep it. He gets spun around, and they were kind of ready for him that time as he went for a ride. Clayton Moore held on, and he kind of just, there you go, one-armed the jersey.
Yeah, he was not going to let Jack Durr fool him that time. Again, Jack had 3 rushes for 84 yards in the first half, the long, a 60-yarder.
3rd and long, Durr back to pass, steps up, avoids the pressure, but doesn't avoid the second wave, and he'll be sacked back at the 41-yard line. And so it'll be 4th down, and what turned into a couple of good runs and 2 first downs is now a punting situation.
Yeah, going to have to boot that one away as it looks like Jacob LaFontaine going to take on the punting duties here. We've seen Kenji McNair handle most of the punting through the first 2 games, but Jacob LaFontaine, the backup quarterback, in there to boot this one away, is going to try to nail this one maybe inside the 20 or even better inside the 10.
Jacob looked good in practice this week, kicking some nice spirals. And this one's another nice one. Look at that. And that will be taken in at the 10. Jacob really showed out well in practice. And that was a battle as well.
Yeah, beautiful 30-yard punt from Jacob, and that's not your longest yardage, but you weren't looking for big yardage on that one. He does his job and pins Morton down at just about the 10-yard line where they'll start this offensive possession. Zachary Ely, the quarterback for Morton, had a pretty good first half. He was 11 of 22 for 137 yards, 1 touchdown, and he did have 1 pick, but he did it with his legs as well. 9 carries for 71 yards for Ely in the first half. So we'll see what this Austin Wilbanks defense dials up to try to contain the slippery Zach Ely.
It's funny, a lot of the players are checking their knees. They're coming out there pulling their pants down as far down with their knees as they can.
Going to get a delay of game penalty, I believe, on the Panthers. That's the 5th Morton penalty of the night.
So 1st down and 15. Ely sends his back in motion. Looking, he'll throw it here to the near side. And once again, he's just dropping them in.
That was an amazing catch. It came through his arms, and he cradled it with one hand right before he hit the ground.
Tony Boyd is so talented.
Look at it here as you'll get a great look on this Rogers Dabbs replay. Tony Boyd, yeah, look at that. You got a hand in from Jamion Smith who affected the ball, and Roy Harper called it. Boyd held on to it as Boyd and McDonald, really impressive receivers for Morton.
1st and 10. Ely throwing out to the right side. That ball floated on him.
Pass goes incomplete.
Isaac Stewart, the intended receiver that time, on the out route, covered out there by Jaden Thompson, and that Ely pass nowhere close.
Please move your cars immediately.
2nd down and 10 for the Panthers. They're down by 13. 9:06 to play in the 3rd quarter. He's going to throw it up once again, and that ball out of bounds that time. It's not a secret what they're doing. It's just drop back and throw it as far as you can, and then see what happens. And so far, they've caught more than they've dropped.
Yeah, again, I'll say it looks very reminiscent of that offense we faced last week. Not the same talent, but Garrison Davis and Aiden Williams, along with Jabraxton Boone last week for the Ridgeland Titans, it was just go route, go route, go route. And the Morton Panthers tried to replicate that tonight, and they've been fairly successful in moments.
Ely will throw it short over the middle. That time it's caught. This is yards after the catch, and a good tackle at the 30-yard line to save a 1st down.
Yeah, that was Kavion Freeman who came up and made the tackle. It's going to be 4th and, what do we say, about a yard. But these Morton Panthers have shown they are not scared to roll the dice and go for it, as 2 times in the first half they went for 4th down in their own territory, and it looks like they're going to do it again, Mr. Flynn.
Pirate defense a chance to stand tall. Ely, quick throw. And, spun out of it. Spun out of the tackle as Marcus Thompson tried to bring the noise.
I think it may be a face mask.
Yep. And it will indeed be a face mask. 5-yard variety, they say. We'll move the ball to midfield now, and Morton threatening Pirate territory. That ball sitting right between the eyes of the Pirate. Ely on first down. Quick throw out to the right side. He's got his man trying to make a move. He does. He'll pick up almost 5 yards on that play.
Isaac Stewart, 5'9", 145-pound sophomore wide receiver, able to pull that one in before he's pulled down. Zachary Ely continues to be very effective in the pocket.
Well, he's starting to settle down now and not just chucking them as far as he can do on the edges. They're calling some underneath plays for him. Again, quick throw out here to the near side. And a good tackle here made. Good closing speed. Marius Johnson.
Johnson chases down Xavier McDonald, who's made some incredible acrobatic catches in the first half.
A Pearl Pool 3rd down and 2. Johnson looks over to the sideline. Ely throwing it deep down the right side, just throwing it up, and that ball's caught. Once again, he's just throwing jump balls up there, and the Panther receivers are coming down with him. They're not like Chris Browse or anything. I mean, look, he just throws it as far as he can, and that's just good position, and Boyd is just talented.
And I believe we're going to get the heat timeout with 6:34 remaining here in the third, and the Morton Panthers knocking on the door.
When something works this well,
Paying bills? This site is so comprehensive. I do all my banking online. More time for coffee?
you want to get others excited about it too.
Yes, honey. They're very conscientious, and they're about helping us map out a plan for our future.
It's nice to know we make a difference.
It was so easy. They had lots of creative ways to help me afford the loan for the cutest car I've wanted
And
for
that a great
so long.
bank is a really important thing to have. Comprehensive, conscientious, creative, community bank like no other bank you know.
How local is Bank Plus? We're here, and here. And we're with you here, and here. Wherever, whenever you need us. We make our banking decisions right here because local means more than a location. It means a commitment to deliver more for our customers and our communities. Your bank, your plus. Bank Plus.
Panthers have it 1st and 10 from the 13-yard line. Ely checks his play at the sideline. He's going to throw it over the middle. Incomplete.
Pass goes incomplete.
Looked like there may have been a little confusion between Ely and his wide receivers, McDonald and Stewart, here on the near side. Both those guys kind of ran a slant route to the inside, and Ely looked like he threw it to the outside. Ball falls to the turf, and it will be 2nd and 10 from inside the 15-yard line. 20-7, 6 minutes remaining here in the third quarter on homecoming, and a lot tighter than the home crowd expected.
On 2nd and 10, Ely going to loft one up. That's going to be... Did he come down in
Yeah,
bounds?
it's going to be out of bounds, but great coverage there in the secondary, as that was Azir Chin covering Boyd. And you're going to get a great look here on the Rogers Dabbs replay. Chin with great position, and wow.
He dropped the ball.
Hit the, yeah. He was initially inbounds, but then the ball came through and hit the turf. Great look there from our camera guys as well as our production crew down in the truck bringing you those replays, sponsored by Rogers Dabbs Chevrolet.
On 3rd and 10, Ely rolling out to his right, throws. That ball will be complete. And that looks like it's going to be 1st and goal for the Panthers down at the 1-yard line. A simple rollout.
It's just a stop route by Boyd. Got to go 10 yards. He went 11 and sat down right there at about the 2-yard line. And Kavion Freeman's helmet came off, so he's going to have to check out here on 1st and goal. As the Panthers trying to tackle on their 2nd touchdown of the night.
The Pirates' backs literally against the wall here to defend the goal line. Ely, quick throw out here to the left side. Jump ball.
He's got it.
And again, the jump ball. They come down with it.
There's that guy again, 19, Xavier McDonald. He's got both touchdown catches tonight, and McDonald, who stands 6'2", Martravian Draper. I don't have his height, but Martravian got to be around 5'8", 5'9", and Ely just threw it up, said, my guy's bigger than your guy, and Draper gets beat. McDonald with an acrobatic catch back in the first quarter, and it is 20-13 pending this extra point.
Snap, good hold, kick is up, and it is good. It is 20-13 with 5:14 to play here in the third.
So you've injured your shoulder or your knee? And of course you want the best care and the best doctor available. The doctor on the left treats shoulders and knees and ankles and hands, while the Mississippi sports medicine doctor on the right specializes in one body area and one area only, treating thousands of patients a year. Trust your medical care to one of our true specialists. Mississippi Sports Medicine. We specialize for you.
Well, it's a contest we didn't think would be this close, but we are in a dogfight now. A one-score game after Morton draws to within 6 points on the last touchdown. Our Shane Fletcher Farm Bureau insurance kick will go into the end zone for a touchback. And the offense, which found some success on the first few plays of the first drive of the second half, will head back out there.
Again, if you're just tuning in, Justice Moore turned his ankle on an interception towards the end of the first half as he was playing offense and defense. So Roy Harper has reported that he will be out for the remainder of this one. And as it gets closer and closer, that's a guy that you hate to not have on the field. But Jack Durr continues to lead this efficient offense. Needs some points right here.
Looking for a run after the catch. Gets a block here to the outside. Turning the corner. And slung down at the 24-yard line goes Lake.
It's Marquell Lake, who had 4 catches for 55 yards and a touchdown in the first half. And watch this heads-up play by the senior Reed Grantham. He had a chance to throw a block here, but he did not want to get a block in the back, so he backs off, and Marquell Lake able to pick up 4 on first down.
On second down, boy, they are keen on Durr now. They're not buying the fake, and they figured that play out as Jack can't fool them right now. Say that was absolutely keyed on. Donnell White stayed on Durr. I guess he was the spy. So it is third down and 12. Durr rolling out to his left. Looking. Wanted to pull it down. Now he does. He will fall forward back to the original line of scrimmage, but it is fourth down, and hang on to your hats, Pirates. Morton's going to get the ball back in good field position as we are under 4 minutes to play here in the third.
That offensive drive, probably the worst looking one of the night so far, is a 3 and out. That's the first time the Pirates have gone 3 and out all night long. As Morton putting pressure on, and here comes a Jacob LaFontaine punt after he had to field that one on the skip, and it's going to be stopped by whistles.
No. They're saying his knee hit the ground. That he fielded it with his knee on the ground, and the Panthers are going to take over at the 9-yard line.
Wow, what a break for the Morton Panthers. You're going to get a look here on the Rogers Dabbs replay as LaFontaine went down to field the punt and did that knee touch. And it sure did. Yep, the official was right there on top of it. You got to give him credit as he saw it. And Zach Ely and the Morton Panthers have got it first down inside the 10-yard line. And pending a touchdown and an extra point, they could take the lead as the Pirates, unable to convert on an extra point that turned into a 2-point conversion gone wrong in the second quarter. Greg Flynn, this one's a little too close for comfort in the third quarter.
Ely on first down. Rolling out to his right. Throwing.
Jabron Moore down in the middle of the field, and it looks like he's holding maybe a knee. That's not a good look.
That pass was incomplete as the training staff will tend to Jabron. We'll take a quick break.
At Bob Boyd Honda, we pride ourselves in getting our customers the best deals around.
Usually that means when we're selling cars, but right now,
Bob Boyd is in the market to buy.
we're offering top dollar for pre-owned autos, trucks, and SUVs.
Come by, talk to our dedicated team, and discover what a great time it is for Bob Boyd to buy back your used vehicle. Any make, any model.
Whether you're selling or buying, at Bob Boyd Honda, you get a deal.
And gingerly, under his own power, so they'll get him over. Training staff will get him looked at. Hopefully it's nothing serious, as Morton now has its second down and goal from the 9. Ely just going to chuck it up once again to the corner. That time, really good defense. Oh, but they're going to throw a flag.
Wow.
That, I don't know about passing.
That is a difficult call, as the official closest to him did not throw the flag, but the official at about the 10-yard line did, and I believe he's going to call face guarding. See if you can see it. Yep, just out of the corner of your screen. As they're going to say the DB did not know where the ball was, and he put up his hands, which is face guarding, and I believe that's what drew the flag, but what an unfortunate break for this Pirate defense.
I don't personally think that was a penalty. That's neither here nor there. It is second down and goal. Ely going to keep it himself. Pirates will stack him up inside the 5. Looks like they'll give him the 3-yard line, so it will be third down and goal.
And how about this? Zachary Ely, the quarterback's helmet came off there on that second down play, so they will have to put someone else in at quarterback here on a very important third and goal play. You have to imagine Morton's going to go for it, so there's 2 more plays.
Looks like Tyrese Walton will step in to play quarterback on this play.
I think it may actually be Boyd, the wide receiver. Walton going to be the running back.
Boyd will keep it as the kind of a wild panther, as he will march it down inside the 5, and it will be fourth down and goal.
Looks like Ely will make his way back onto the field, and as they have done all night long, Morton going to go for it. This one, the biggest fourth down of the game so far. 2:22 remaining here on the third quarter clock for homecoming, and it's only a 20-14 lead for your Pearl Pirates.
Looks like Morton's probably going to utilize a timeout here. They don't look like they're quite ready. And they're just... Now we'll get the timeout. It will be by Morton. We'll take it with him here on fourth down coming up.
Hey, I'm Matt, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A chicken biscuit is the freshly baked, flaky, buttery biscuit. When I take a bite, it's kind of like, crispy, soft, crispy. Crispy outside, soft interior, crispy chicken. There's really nothing like it.
Hey, I'm Alexa, and the little thing that I love about the Chick-fil-A chicken biscuit is the chicken itself. It is more than scrumptious. It is more than delicious. It is scrumptiddlyumptious. I know that's not a real word, but I love it.
Shop, stay, dine, and play at The Connection, Mississippi's retail entertainment destination, located at the intersection of I-20 and I-55 in Pearl.
On fourth down, Ely's pass incomplete, and the Pirate defense holds.
And Ely went for its go-to man, Tony Boyd, in the top corner of the end zone. It was just a throw-it-up ball, and Azir Chin with great coverage. You see it right here on the Rogers Dabbs replay. Chin with his back to the ball, turns at the last second, and that one was close, but we'll take it, good guys, as the ball falls harmlessly to the turf, and the Pirates make the big defensive stand they needed to keep it to 20-14. with 1:44 remaining in the third.
Durr, hand the ball off, up the middle, into the second level.
You have to imagine there's going to be a big dose of T.J. McKenzie, Jamarian Turner, and Ben Alexander here in the run game.
Pickup of 9, second down and 1 now. And this time they'll have TJ wrapped up. Panthers were sent in the house, blocking the middle. Anything that got bounced to the outside was probably going to go 90 yards for a touchdown, but they really clogged the middle. And then once again, see, they're doing it again.
There is one safety, and he is within about 10 yards of the line of scrimmage. We'll see if we audible out to try to get it to McNair or Lake.
There's a quick pitch, trying to get to that outside and nothing doing as he cut it back to the middle.
McKenzie on the carry.
As we're going to get the first down, but it was hard fought for sure.
Yeah, not by much as Leviticus Boyd came forward and put a beautiful form tackle on T.J. McKenzie. But tip your hat to T.J. He ran hard enough to pick up the 2 yards that we needed, and this Pirate drive will continue under 20 seconds remaining in the third quarter.
On the Renaissance Bank first down, there goes the big dog, Jamarian Turner. And he's fighting to go up the middle, and he's slung back. I tell you what, the Panthers are playing with an awful lot of energy, and why not? They're a 3A team that is in this game going to the fourth quarter. Pirates lead it 20-14. Let's see if we can pull away.
When accidents happen, our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge can mean less waiting and faster care. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge at Merit Health.
Come smile with Sky. Sky Family Dental of Pearl provides complete dental care for the entire family. Oral exams, cleanings, dentures, implants. Most insurance is accepted and financing is available. Call now to schedule your appointment. Come smile with Sky.
We head to the fourth quarter. Greg Flynn, Bryant May, and the Professor, Roy Harper, here with you. Pirates facing a second down and 8. Trying to preserve this 6-point advantage and find a way to add some more points to it. It's been tough sledding. Very sloppy game. Jarrah back to pass. Look out, Jack. He's going to throw it deep. He's got a man wide open. It's Kenji. Oh! Kenji had it and dropped it.
What a throw from the freshman Jack Durr, who had no idea what kind of pressure was coming behind him. And he just launched that one 40 yards on the button. And Kenji McNair, I believe, smelled 6 before he could reel that one in. And if you're Kenji, you knew you could have had that one. Durr dropping back again.
And Durr's going to get spun down, and he's going to be sacked back at the 11-yard line. And this is going to be another punt. And barring a boomer here, Panthers are going to take over in Pirate territory. I just hope we get a good snap. Last time, Jacob had to bend down and get it, and he put his knee down. Don't do that now because he's standing 2 feet into the end zone.
Your snapper is Caston Channel.
All right, good snap this time. Jacob gets the punt away. He's going to take a Pirate hop, but now it checks up, and the Panthers are going to take over at the Pirate 41. So the onus on the defense once again to stand tall. Roy Harper, I don't know how to really explain that third quarter. Do you?
No, I don't. Sloppy, unmotivated. I mean, I can think of a lot of negative terms, but I know these guys are out there. They're fighting. It's just not their night right now. But as bad as they're playing, we're still in the lead, and that's the main thing to focus on.
So a chance to continue holding that lead here if they can stop the Panthers. who have been just playing throw it up and see who catches it. Let's see what Ely does on this drive. 1st and 10. Whistles and a timeout by Morton. Let's take one with him.
When something works this well,
Paying bills? This site is so comprehensive. I do all my banking online. More time for coffee?
you want to get others excited about it too.
Yes, honey. They're very conscientious, and they're about helping us map out a plan for our future.
It's nice to know we make a
It was
difference.
so easy. They had lots of creative ways to help me afford the loan for the cutest car I've wanted
And
for
that a
so
great
long.
bank is a really important thing to have. Comprehensive, conscientious, creative, community bank like no other bank you know.
How local is Bank Plus? We're here, and here. And we're with you here, and here. Wherever, whenever you need us. We make our banking decisions right here because local means more than a location. It means a commitment to deliver more for our customers and our communities. Your bank, your plus, Bank Plus.
Well, on 1st down, I don't know where the coverage went, but the Panthers just scored a touchdown of 41 yards, and there was nobody, I mean nobody, over the top.
And if you're Xavier McDonald, you wish you could dial up the Pirates every Friday night. This guy has been unstoppable. 3 touchdown catches for Xavier McDonald, that time from 41 yards out. And that extra point.
The extra point is critical, and it is good. And believe it or not, the Morton Panthers, with 10:54 to play in the 4th quarter, now have a 21-20 lead over our Pirates. Roy, what did it look like? What did they say? Where was the defense on that one?
That's a really good question. There's a lot of confused faces down here right now. Disbelief. I don't know. In volleyball, to use the analogy here, sometimes when you play some teams that aren't as disciplined as in a volleyball game, like the 3 hits, they just get the ball over, play scrappy. And that's what Morton's doing, just playing scrappy, and it's thrown us for a loop.
Well, the two teams just got a little bit confused as they forgot they needed to switch sides. So Morton will now move all the way to the left, and they'll be kicking here to the south towards the field house. Well, here we go, Pirate fans. And a pooch kick, but we're going to have offsides on Morton. A Havard Real Estate penalty on the Shane Fletcher Farm Bureau Insurance kickoff. That'll back it up 5 yards.
And I hate to bring it up, Greg, but all the way back in the 2nd quarter when the Pirates scored their 3rd touchdown, Bennett, the field goal kicker, Colston Bennett, did not have his pants pulled down over his knees. And the referee sends him off the field. We have to send him a backup kicker last minute. We sort of attempt to go for 2 there, and it is no good. And that point looms really large right now in a 21-20 deficit.
All right, this kick will be taken in at the 16-yard line. Cutting across the far side of the field is Lake, looking for a hole. He's going to get swallowed up after he slowed up. And the Pirates will take over at the 33-yard line. And, wow, they're making a lot of noise over across the way from Scott County.
The last points for the Pirates, a 50-yard Jack Deere pass to Marquell Lake with 1:21 remaining in the 2nd quarter.
Now, albeit, the Pirates have had their opportunities. Like Kenji McNair, we had a touchdown on that last drive. He just couldn't make that catch.
We also had it 1st and goal on the 1-yard line and could not stuff that in on 4 plays.
So the Pirates have had their opportunities and been able to move the football. But right now, Morton is just wanting it more, and you can tell their effort and their energy is exceeding the Pirates. So that was officially a gain of 1 out to the 35. So 2nd down and 9. Let's see if we can get this offense in gear. We know we can score quickly. Durr back to pass. Had a man, now he pulled it down. He's a little gun shy, and he's going to be sacked back at the 26-yard line. Durr had McNair running on a post, but see, just got a little gun shy right there. Didn't want to let it go.
Yeah, Jack had 2 interceptions in the second half last week against Ridgeland, so you wonder if those somewhere in the back of his mind and him not wanting to force something, but now we're facing 3rd and forever.
3rd down and 15. Durr pressured again, steps up, escapes the pressure. Now he gets loose across the 40. Dragging men to the 45, and Captain Jack wills his way to a 1st down.
There is a penalty flag on the 29-yard line back near the line of scrimmage, and man, you hope this one doesn't hurt. But unfortunately, a lot of times that is,
illegal formation they're going to call against the Pirates.
And that one hurts.
And again, our coaching staff is just in disbelief as, man, Jack Durr just gave it everything he could to get that 1st down, only to see a Havard Real Estate Group penalty bring us back. And now it's a daunting task at 3rd and 20 with 9.5 minutes to play in this ball game.
You wonder if maybe some kind of screen pass right here, as Morton's been getting a lot of pressure, but they're dropped back in zone.
They're back in coverage. Durr, plenty of time. Looking, finds a man. Oh, that's going to be intercepted and a touchdown. Look at this. You could see that coming. As he waited too long to throw it, gave the cornerback time to close, and stepped right in front.
And that's where perhaps a lack of experience and feeling the deficit here in the 4th quarter caused Jack Durr to just force that one. And Kendrick Boyd picked it off at the 35-yard line, and no one was in front of him but green grass. And it is now 27-20 Morton. This extra point is big.
And the kick is up, and it is good. With 9:04 to play in the 4th quarter, the Pirates find themselves still down 1 possession, but it's a touchdown and a 2-point conversion away.
How local is Bank Plus? We're here, and here. And we're with you here, and here. Wherever, whenever you need us. We make our banking decisions right here because local means more than a location. It means a commitment to deliver more for our customers and our communities. Your bank, your plus. Bank Plus.
Pirate fans, that is not a misprint on your screen. Right now, Morton has a 28-20 lead here in Ray Rogers Stadium. Pirates still have a great offense. We've just got to stop making mistakes. As we're going to start at the 20-yard line as that kick sails into the end zone.
It's been a difficult night from the start. Again, this is a team that Pearl went on the road and beat 35-0 last year at Morton. But this is a differently motivated Morton Panthers squad that's come to Ray Rogers Stadium tonight on homecoming. A game that was at halftime, 20-7 Pirates. Morton has now responded with 21 unanswered points.
There's a handoff, and you know, that's just the thing. You let an underdog hang in this the longer and longer they go, and they have more energy. And again, right there, the Panthers showed it. They got a spring in their step. The Pirates are just a little apprehensive, it appears. That was Ben Alexander for no gain. Now look at them. They're just bringing the house up here. showing every linebacker. Let's see if they come. Here they come. If we can bust through this first line, and a flag is coming in. This is a great run by Ben, but I think it's coming back for holding because the Panthers sent everybody.
I believe it's going to be a holding call.
And we had no choice but to grab them. That's the thing. If you could hold them off just long enough with everybody up showing pressure, if you can get to that second level, you're going to take off.
But 10th penalty of the night against Pearl. Last week, only 3 penalties. And that one hurts almost as much as the one that negated the Jack Durr first down run on that last drive. And we're going to be staring at second and forever from our own 10-yard line. And not many plays that you have in your pocket there for 2nd and 20.
So we just keep digging ourselves a hole. You keep waiting for something to click. And I think the powder's gotten wet. The ammunition just not firing now. Just needs something good to happen. There's a good catch and a big lick. Good gainer on the play. Gets a lot of that back out to the 24-yard line.
Yeah, great job by Shaden McCollum, the junior wide receiver, just hanging on to that one as he got popped a couple of different times. And again, on a wet night, wet ball, wet turf. Good job by Shaden hanging on.
Here they come again. Get into that second level, and they can't do it. Can't do it. And a play call like that tells me they're going to go for it on 4th down if you're willing to run the ball there on 3rd.
Wow, 7 minutes remaining here in the 4th. Going to go for it on our own 27-yard line.
No, you got to make something good happen. Maybe we can get them to jump. They keep showing all that pressure. Quick pitch. That's going to get the first down and a whole lot more as the big dog, Jamarion Turner, picks up a Renaissance Bank first down, and thankfully there is no yellow laundry on the field.
A big sigh of relief by all the Pirate fans. Great audible there by the coaching staff to get Turner to the outside.
First down, Durr, hand the ball off. There goes Jamarion over midfield, pulling his way to the 40-yard line. And the big dog is looking for a big bowl to eat from.
Number 4 looking good. 20 yards on that scamper. He'll check out for a quick water break. Ben Alexander will check in, and the officials will blow the whistle dead for our last official heat timeout of the game. It's 28-20 Morton.
At Bob Boyd Honda, we pride ourselves in getting our customers the best deals around.
Usually that means when we're selling cars, but right now,
Bob Boyd is in the market to buy.
we're offering top dollar for pre-owned autos, trucks, and SUVs.
Come by, talk to our dedicated team, and discover what a great time it is for Bob Boyd to buy back your used vehicle. Any make, any model.
Whether you're selling or buying, at Bob Boyd Honda, you get a deal.
Hey, I'm Matt, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A chicken biscuit is the freshly baked, flaky, buttery biscuit. When I take a bite, it's kind of like, crispy, soft, crispy. Crispy outside, soft interior, crispy chicken. There's really nothing like it.
Hey, I'm Alexa, and the little thing that I love about the Chick-fil-A chicken biscuit is the chicken itself. It is more than scrumptious. It is more than delicious. It is scrumptiddlyumptious. I know that's not a real word, but I love it.
Jack Durr on first down throws a crossing route to Kinchy McNair, who finds his way into the end zone. Huge play right here. Now the all-important.
We got an injured Morton Panther at the 29-yard line, so Pearl going to get a chance to think about this one.
They sent Durr out there. And now they'll get to come over and talk about it as we do have an injured player. What a run by Kinchy McNair. Durr with the confidence to throw it out there to him. Not the prettiest pass in the world, but Kinchy shook loose 6 on 6 as he made Boatman miss. And Kinji, 6, takes it for 6. And now we're 2 points back. This an opportunity to tie it as we will send the offense back out there. 6:09 to play. Not the end of the world if you don't get it here, but it would certainly be great to tie this thing up.
Pirates look a little confused as they're trying to slide the ball over to the far, a little further towards the far hash.
Yeah, we're going to take a timeout and discuss it.
And a timeout by Pearl because there was a little bit of confusion. And maybe that was the spark. Maybe that was the spark to get us going. Roy, it just seemed like we needed something good to happen.
Yeah, it was just one thing to put us over the edge and get that momentum back and the excitement back, and I think that was it on a great run by Kinji.
Brian, it was almost as though, Coach Hunter addressed it. He said it felt like we were, for lack of a better term, that we were sleepwalking through that first half. He thought we were going to come out with more energy, motivation in the second half, but again, it still looked like we were sleepwalking through that third quarter. I don't want to be in the player's head, but it's almost as though that we were taking them for granted that we were going to win this game.
And we've seen it done before in sports where a higher power team, at least on paper and in the weight room, takes a lower team for granted, and it's happened a little bit here tonight. This is a big 2-point play. It's 28-26 at the moment.
Lake coming in motion. Durr, he'll roll out, throws it in the end zone, and that ball is caught for the 2-point conversion. It's Markwell!
A beautiful play design as you roll out the left-handed Jack Durr, and he has all of the field to work with to use his legs or use his arms, and he saw a gap for Markwell Lake.
He had two great options there because Kinji was running on the top side and Markwell was running underneath. So Jack had two great options, and Markwell came up with a huge catch, and we tied the game.
And I don't know if the replay shows it. He bobbled it at first, but then gained control right before he stepped out of bounds.
Just, again, something good to happen, and now, it's maybe that's what needed to happen. The Pirates finally got slapped across the face looking up at the board and saying, Lord, we're down by 8 points. We got to play, man.
That's right, and how productive was that timeout there by head coach Justin Hunter to make sure that your offense was in order. You got the play call correct, and the guys executed it beautifully. Great catch there, as Roy Harper described it, an acrobatic catch, juggling there by Markwell Lake. And now we need the defense to stand strong. 6:09 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Homecoming is a lot more interesting than anybody playing on a wet night at Ray Rogers Stadium. But the good news is that we've knotted it back up after trailing here in the fourth quarter.
So Keller Reed will tee up our Shane Fletcher Farm Bureau Insurance kick. And it is away. It is a deep kick and will bounce into the end zone for a touchback.
Quick check-in with a few games happening around the state. Madison Central leads Northwest Rankin 27-3. Germantown and Warren Central. Germantown leads Warren Central 7-6. Just started the second quarter because of a massive weather delay. Many weather delays happening around the state tonight. Columbia leads Petal 20-14 in the fourth quarter. We'll see the Panthers as we open up region play coming up soon. Brandon Bulldogs lead the Clinton Arrows 35-21. They've extended that lead out in the fourth quarter. And the important one that we're watching here at home, 28-28, Pirates and Panthers, 6A versus 3A. Homecoming is quite interesting tonight.
Panthers with a 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line. Ely will roll out here to the near side. He'll throw. That ball will be incomplete. That ball was in the ground.
Martravian Draper in coverage on Kendrick Boyd. And look at Ken Mangum, who literally picked up the running back and threw him into the quarterback's way. Picked up Tyrese Walton. Tip your cap to 28 there. And you'd love nothing more than a 3-and-out if you're Austin Wilbanks, the defensive coordinator for the Pirates.
2nd down and 10. And, they sold that. They weren't going to throw that flag. The referee at the last second decided that Hewitt did come into the neutral zone. And somehow he sold that. I mean, Hewitt for sure jumped, but that was not into the neutral zone.
11th penalty of the night on the Pirates, and if you're Justin Hunter, that will be something that the team will get a talking to about this week. Been very uncharacteristic of the Pirates to be undisciplined this year.
2nd and 5. Ely wide open again. A wicked hit, but another wide open receiver.
Xavier McDonald, again, it's a guy who's been the problem all night long. And Kavion Freeman did come up and deliver a pretty good blow to send McDonald in the air, but he held on to it. Panthers again moving.
The Reaper with a wicked hit, but it's a first down. Ely going to keep it himself. Nice open field tackle.
Jaden Thompson, the sophomore linebacker, comes up and makes a tackle on the very elusive Ely. We've seen his wheels and what they can do tonight. And Jaden Thompson just able to grab the foot of Ely as he jumped into the air and only picks up about 3 on first down.
2nd down and 7. Ely throws out to the outside. Slips one tackle on the far side. Going to be very close to the first down. They'll mark him short.
Jaden Bowie. Not a big guy, but he's been hard to put your hands on once he catches it. And Caleb Arterberry found out about how hard that was. Finally, Azir Chin and Freeman able to push him out. But it's going to be an important Pearl Pool 3rd down and 1.
Well, it's 4-down territory for the Panthers, so you just got to hopefully we get a big loss on this play. And Ely's going to pick up that first down as he crosses over into Pirate territory. They'll mark him down at the 45. It's getting late. Clock now at 4:55. It'll restart right now. As the Pirate defense just has to dig down deep here.
And again, you were without your senior leader, Justice Moore, one of your best defensive backs, who twisted his ankle after an interception late in the second quarter. He's out for the rest of this contest. Draper and Chin, your cornerbacks right now.
And there's an inside handoff. Ball's out.
Wow, did they blow that dead?
They blew that dead way quick.
The official was right there on top of it. We'll see if we can get a better look here on the Rogers Dabbs replay. As that time it was Tyrese Walton. And
he's on top of players. That should have been a fumble. He was not down, but, you know, we don't have replay in high school football. 2nd down and 5 now. Ely with the handoff. This is going to be very close to another first down. It's going to be 3rd down and very short, less than a yard it appears.
That time it was Leviticus Boyd, the bigger back, 6 foot 215 compared to Walton's 175. And again, another 3rd and short. You have to believe, as Greg said, this is 4-down territory if you're Morton Panthers, all knotted up at 28. 3:30 remaining in the 4th.
Ely goes for a hard count. Now he'll look to the sidelines. There was all kinds of early movement, but the Pirates are going to stack this up, and it's going to cause a 4th down. 4th down and now 2 it looks like it's going to be. You had all kinds of Panthers moving early, but no flags.
Yeah, low snap. Ely could not pick it up. Boyd, the running back, the guy who finally picks it up, and the Pirates right there to stack him up. Morton thankful to still come out of there with the ball, but here it is, the play of the game so far, 4th and 2.
This actually works out better. I'd rather have 4th and 2 than, 3rd and 6 with 2 chances for him to get it. Come on, Pirate defense. Ely's going to roll out here. Throws it. Man open. Another first down, and we're going to have a late hit out of bounds, and everybody throws laundry.
Yeah, that was uncalled for. That was a clear late elbow up toward the head area. Anything you want to say about that one?
That was just clear frustration, Roy, and that's just the only way you can describe that one, as Boyd has been eating our lunch all evening, and he makes the catch, and he's clearly going to be down. And then a way late hit there, unfortunately, by Jamion Smith comes in, and that's going to cost us a good bit of yardage here. And now with 2:33 to play, Morton has driven it down to the 12-yard line of the Pirates. Ely, inside handoff. Going forward, still pushing forward. They get positive yardage out of it. Taking the Pirates for a ride inside the 10, down to the 9. And now it's very, very tenuous. As now Morton certainly in no hurry, as they want to bleed this clock down as much as they can. We got to force a turnover here. We got to find a way to get this football. Ely, quick throw, corner of the end zone. That one overthrown, as we had good coverage, but that ball was just thrown to the corner. Good news is it stops the clock with 1:50.
It's going to be very interesting to see the play calls here. 3rd and about 7.
Well, they got to throw this.
McDonald, the 6'2" wide receiver, is going to be at the top of your screen, covered by Azir Chin. He's got all 3 receiving touchdowns tonight for the Panthers.
Boyd's here at the bottom of the screen. $1:50 to play. 3rd down and 7. Oh, he wanted to throw the quick slant. It wasn't there. The Pirate defense collapses, and he'll be taken down at the 8-yard line.
And here will be the question of the night. Will they try a field goal? The kicking game not real strong for Morton. Most of the kicking duty tonight handled by Marvin Martinez, the 5'8", 180-pound sophomore.
We are preserving time. It's a timeout by Pearl. We will take it with them.
You've heard it said, give a man a fish and he'll eat for a day. But teach a man to fish, he'll come home dehydrated, severely malnourished, and late. Some quotes are better than others. With Alpha Insurance, he won't get the old bait and switch. He'll be as happy as a dog in the sunshine. Ain't that right, Otis? And there's nothing fishy about that.
Call Alpha agent John McHenry in Pearl for a quote today.
I'll take one of those shovels.
Oh, those shovels are lease only.
But I just want to dig a hole.
Well, I can sell you the sweet, sporty, compact model for cash.
You wouldn't put up with this at a hardware store. Don't put up with it when you buy a car.
So come to Rogers Dab Chevrolet.
It's easier here.
Morton will attempt a field goal to take the lead from the 16-yard line. Officially a 26-yard attempt. Snap, hold, it is up, and it is wide left. It is wide left. And the Pirates will have 1:41 to try and get down the field to win this thing.
Marvin Martinez, a sophomore, out of the hold of Bam Bam Stewart. I did not stutter. He's also a sophomore, and it's wide left. Wow. I don't think any Pirates thought that this one would come down to a missed field goal with under 2 minutes remaining in the 4th quarter, but that's where we sit, 28-28. And we'll trot out our freshman quarterback, Jack Durr, with a couple of timeouts, I believe, in his pocket, and 80 yards of turf in front of him.
First down, Durr, quick throw out here in the flat. He couldn't get enough on it. He was rushing that because pressure was coming. Looking for Kenji McNair.
McNair, Marquell Lake, and Shaden McCollum, your 3 wideouts. Turner going to be the running back.
They didn't start the clock. Yeah, there we go. Now it's 1:32. I was going to say, that play took more than 0 seconds. So 6 seconds come off the clock. 1:32. Officiating crew just going over that. All right, so 2nd down and 10 for the Pirates. Durr throws. That ball's complete. Out across the 25-yard line. They'll give him the 27. Got to get up on the football. 1:24 and counting.
Shade McCollum just threw the ball to the middle of the field. Here comes a new ball. Taking forever to get this thing set, though.
3rd down and 3.
1:10 on the clock. Got him. Wow, how was that not offside?
Looked like the Panthers jumped, but now we're getting down to a minute.
Also of note, it is now misting or sprinkling rain here at Ray Rogers.
Durr throwing to the inside again. Didn't get a good, clean, crisp on that, and it's 4th down.
You got to kick it.
Yeah, and I would imagine, yes, here comes the punting unit.
Kick it and play for overtime. We'll see who we trot out. Jacob LaFontaine has handled the punting duties tonight, and he's back out again. And Greg Flynn, a wet football, is cast in channel, about to try to snap to Jacob LaFontaine. We've had one issue earlier
now
tonight.
Stop jinxing that, man. It's going to be a clean snap. It's going to be a good kick.
The last one was beautiful. How about that? Override any jinx there was.
There we go.
Boot it out of there, Jacob.
Good snap. Good kick. It's away. End over end. It's going to take a bounce and check up. And, we're going to give it to him in our territory with 45 seconds left. The good news, the rain is starting to fall. The other good news, they just missed a 26-yard field goal. Keep it in front of you and keep the clock moving.
The scoreboard here does not indicate how many timeouts left. I believe Morton at max has 1 left.
I believe both sides have 1, Roy.
Yes, that's correct. We called 1 on the 2-point conversion, and then the second one was down here on their field goal.
So, and I believe Morton only has 1 left as well.
Yes, they called 2 pretty quick.
For the first time tonight, Isaac Stewart, a wideout, going to be in the backfield next to Ely. And Morton will wow, if you're a head coach of Morton, you can't be happy about that. Coming out of the change of possession, you got to burn your timeout with 45 seconds remaining.
No timeouts left for Morton. So now they're going to have to talk it over. We'll take a quick step aside. Be right.
These fresh, never frozen chicken fingers at Raising Cane's are so delicious. They speak for themselves. So, while you watch, I'll tell you all about our secret dipping sauce. First off, it's a sauce. And you use it for dipping. Yeah, that's all I can tell you. Because it's, secret. Raising Cane's. One love.
All right, it is crunch time. 45 seconds left. Morton, no timeouts left. 1st and 10 from the Pirate 47-yard line.
Watch Xavier McDonald, 19, bottom of the screen. He's been the tough guy tonight to contain.
Healy's looking for him. He wanted him. Pressure's going to flush him.
Don't hit him late. Don't hit him late. Let go. Good job. Good job, Kai Jefferson, on letting him go. Ely did run into the water station here on the home sidelines, but great job in pursuit by the defensive line. Ragsdale, Ken Mangum, and Kai Jefferson.
Cobra Kai gets him out of bounds. No gain. It is 2nd and 10.
34 seconds remaining.
It did stop the clock. Actually, they'll give him a loss of 1, so make it 2nd and 11. As the Water Cows survived the hit.
McDonald now top of the screen. Watch him, 6'2".
Ely looking to throw it quick. Throws it down that we can intercept that. Oh, was it?
Yes, he intercepted it.
Jamion Smith picks it off at the 20-yard line.
One of our twin towers, Jamion with the interception, gets his hands underneath it. That ball was very poorly thrown, and we made them pay.
It was a long throw for Ely trying to find McDonald, streaking down the sideline, and Jamion Smith, what a pick, as he ran right into his own defender, Amarius Johnson, and Jamion Smith picks it off. 34 seconds remaining, and again, I don't think any time ran off the clock on that play, as I'm pretty sure we called 34 seconds remaining before that play. I believe that's what the officials are discussing at the 20-yard line. And again, a heavy miss continuing to fall here at Ray Rogers Stadium.
Jamion, a great job getting that right arm underneath and securing that football.
The first turnover of the night for Morton, and that one a very costly one with somewhere under 40 seconds remaining in a 28-28 contest for homecoming.
It was quite a beneficial one, actually. I don't consider that costly. I think
costly for them.
Yeah, well, I think it's very beneficial. It's about time something good happened for us.
Absolutely.
All right, so 28 seconds Jack Durr has.
I like Kenji McNair down here, bottom of the screen.
But we are playing for overtime. As
Sure
you don't want to make a mistake in our own end. We're going to run another quick play, but we are approaching 15 seconds and counting. And they don't have... Well, the play clock's at 6. That's not right. They do not have to run a play here.
Yeah, the play clock ran out, but I don't think it ever reset.
No, it did not reset.
And the official going to throw a flag anyway. I think Coach Hunter's right there on the line discussing it, saying there's no way that play clock got reset.
No.
And the back judge, I believe, is coming up to clear that, and they will wave that flag off.
Thank you. Put your laundry back.
So now run the clock, and that will end regulation.
We don't do laundry until Saturday, so just take your time. We're still holding it 1 second, but it should, there you go.
He started the play clock, but he never wound the game clock until just now.
Well, folks, I never thought I would say this before the game, but we are going to overtime at Ray Rogers Stadium, tied at 28 on homecoming.
Hello, I'm Mayor Wyndham, and I'm thrilled to show you the city creating its own future. Pearl is located in Rankin County, the fastest growing county in Mississippi, and there's no question why. Access to great schools, even better shopping, and unbridled beauty make Pearl a town that truly embodies its name. And with a truly exceptional team of first responders, public safety is another key component of our success. With fantastic housing opportunities from quaint suburban neighborhoods to gorgeous lakefront properties, there's a place for you here in Pearl. You can't beat the location. Right outside of Pearl is the crossroads of the South, where Interstate 20 meets Interstate 55. From here you can travel anywhere within the state or the country. Or you can choose to stay right here in Pearl to enjoy a Mississippi Braves baseball game or experience the small town atmosphere, community pride, and heart of the local residents.
Think of the Pearl Pirates and one word comes to mind: pride. The pride they take in their efforts, the pride our community feels in their achievement. We're all Pirate boosters, and that's especially true at Bank of Yazoo. Proud not only to be a partner in education with Pearl High School, but also to serve the Pearl community with great financial options. So when you're ready to boost your spirits, come feel the pride with the Pirates. And when you're ready to boost your bottom line, come down to Bank of Yazoo. Bank of Yazoo, proud to be your booster for life. Member FDIC.
All right, they have just met at midfield, flipped a coin. I believe Morton has won the toss, and they are electing to
take the ball.
They took the football.
That's normally not what you do when you win the toss in overtime, but I guess they're looking to try to assert some pressure.
And we will be defending the south goal. So going towards the field house and the new video board. You get one possession from the 10-yard line. 4 plays.
The rain getting harder here at Pearl High School. Really the only thing productive in the running game has been the quarterback, Zach Healy. The most productive offense Morton has had is just been throw it up to the big guys, Boyd and McDonald. They're at the top and bottom of the screen.
There's Ely going to be on a keeper, trying to turn the corner. He's going to get wrapped up around the 5. Looks like they'll put him at the 4, so it'll be 2nd down and 4 yards to go.
The length of Zachary Ely, 5'10", looks a lot longer than that. Freeman finally able to bring him down along with Hanor Singh and Ken Mangum as the rain getting even harder.
2nd down and goal in our first overtime. Taking a lot of time. That play clock's under 5 seconds now.
I don't think Ely sees it either, and they're going to have to burn their one timeout.
And they will end.
Of overtime.
And the coaching staff from Morton is just livid. So no timeouts now for Morton. A 2nd down and goal from the 4. Roy, are you feeling? Roy's taking his headset off. I was going to ask Roy.
Yeah, I believe he's among many of the fans. If you're asking how did we get here, it was 20-7. Pirates at halftime, 20-7. And then Morton responds with 20 unanswered points to make it 21 unanswered points to make it 28-20 Morton. Pearl ties it with 6:09 remaining in the fourth quarter with a 2-point conversion to make it 28-28. A missed field goal with 1.5 minutes remaining by Morton from about 25 yards out, and that's what sent us to overtime.
So now it is 2nd and goal from the 4-yard line. Ely sends us back in motion. He's going to keep it himself up the middle. He's going to be, well, we had a chance to wrap him up at first. The lines are still pushing. He's going to be short, but we had a golden opportunity to take him down in the backfield, but he just slipped away in this wet turf.
Yeah, DeMario Ragsdale was the man who made the first contact. Then Hanor Singh and Caleb Arterberry just trying to hang on to, pun intended, the very slippery Zachary Ely, who's been difficult to slow down really all night long. And here comes 3rd and goal. Ball start.
And here come the
flags. They jumped early.
Here come the flags. And this Havard Real Estate group penalty will loom large. Our defense showing energy right now.
7th penalty of the night on Morton, 3rd of the false start variety. That one clearly the most costly here in overtime. To back it up and make it 3rd and goal from the 7.
Ely looking, pressured, throws, ball, touchdown. Caught the inside slant. Looked like we had it defended well, but he throws the hard inside slant. Look at that spin move and a catch.
What a move by Xavier McDonald, and he has been problems all night long. He's got 3 touchdown catches and now a 2-point conversion catch with the spin just for bonus points.
Now the ever-important extra point. And that one is up, and this one is good. And Morton strikes first on their possession. Pirates now have to get a touchdown to tie it, or perhaps win it if you go for 2. But we have to find the end zone from the 10-yard line. So here comes that offense. TJ McKenzie will be the running back this time. Markel Lake, Kenji McNair. Is that McCollum on the far side?
Shaden McCollum at the top of the screen.
On first down, TJ up the middle, inside the 5, down to the 2. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 2. The Bull picks up 8.
They're going to mark him at the 3.
Have to imagine it's going to be A few more doses of T.J. McKenzie right here.
Give him 7 yards. It's from the 3. There goes T.J. again.
He's
following
in.
his line. Touchdown, Pirates! I'm watching the sideline to see if it's 1 or 2. They're discussing it, our coaching staff. 1. He says 1. So LaFontaine will come in to hold.
Watch the swinging gate. We have converted this one earlier in the season. We will not do it.
Colston Bennett on for the game-tying extra point. That kick is up.
No good.
And it is no good. He pulled it wide left. It was a high snap, and Bennett pulled it left.
That's ball game.
And the Morton Panthers have shocked the Pearl Pirates on homecoming here at Ray Rogers Stadium. We'll take a break. Come back with post-game show right after this.
They say good things come in small packages. Well, I found the same thing to be true with small businesses. Places where you can get a good cup of coffee or a fresh haircut, where they call you by your name and the coffee don't taste like cardboard. Well, Alpha's like that too. They're local folks who care about making sure you have what you need, like great rates for business insurance. Local just means more.
Call Alpha agent John McHenry in Pearl for a quote today.
These fresh, never frozen chicken fingers at Raising Cane's are so delicious. They speak for themselves. So, while you watch, I'll tell you all about our secret dipping sauce. First off, it's a sauce.
When you're ready to make a move in pirate country, contact Penny Pitts with Havard Real Estate Group in Pearl. Penny is a multi-million-dollar producer and loves to help her clients find the home of their dreams. If you are a first-time home buyer or ready to upsize or downsize, she is the agent for you. Penny is a Pearl High School graduate and an avid supporter of pirate athletics. Make your move with the home team. That's Penny Pitts, Havard Real Estate Group.
All right, we're back in here for the post-game show as the Pirates find themselves on the short end of a 35-34 score here at homecoming. We have fireworks going off in the north end zone as I believe they thought it was going to be celebratory fireworks tonight. Certainly not one with a loss as the Pirates are making their way directly to the field house. As there will be no team meeting, it doesn't appear, on the field. Roy Harper down there. He's looking for Coach Hunter. I know they're consoling Colston Bennett out there, who I know is just distraught. I mean, that's just a tough thing to happen. High snap. Kick sails wide left. It's a tough thing to overcome. He's only a sophomore as well, so it's very difficult, to try and get him to come over. As, well, Roy was talking to Colston Bennett, and I believe Coach Hunter just bolted. Roy was providing Colston some words of encouragement.
I think Coach Hunter has left.
He made a beeline right past you, Roy.
I'm sorry. I just need to talk to Colston and let him know that was not his loss. I know he feels that way, but this was not his loss. We should have never been in the situation we were in. And he's just a young kid, had a lot of pressure on him. And he's very distraught, and I hate that for him. But this was a team loss. We win as a team, we lose as a team, and it's not fun. But that's life, and we'll recover and move forward.
Coach Hunter has made it in to talk to his team into the field house. just tough night as the fireworks continue to go off here on homecoming. Well, Bryant, where do we go from here? I mean, this is, get your bags packed and get them ready and try and right
to
the
the
ship.
Mississippi Gulf Coast next week. Well, this is definitely not the way I think that any of us drew it up or thought that homecoming would go. Opponent that on paper you feel like you're going to beat, but as they say, that's why you put them between the lines.
You got to play.
And tonight, the Morton Panthers just wanted it more than the Pearl Pirates did. And next week, we'll continue this non-region or pre-region play, if you will, as we travel on the road to see a pretty good Biloxi Indian team before moving into region play in 2 weeks as the Petal Panthers come here. So again, while this one hurts, it's going to sting for a long time. Again, it was a team loss, as Roy Harper said there at the end of the game. At the end of the day, it doesn't affect your region record. It doesn't affect any playoff status at the end of the year. It will affect your overall record. It will affect your team morale. But I have full confidence that head coach Justin Hunter and that coaching staff going to coach these guys up, use it as a learning lesson, as all great coaches do, and dial up a brand new game plan and probably come out with a really motivated squad next week on a long road trip to Biloxi.
And one of the things that, we have room for growth, and it's the secondary right now is our Achilles heel. I mean, Ridgeland kind of exposed it last week when we said, it's, they had really, really good receivers.
Yeah.
Morton had some decent receivers, but it was just throw it up and they were going to get it and we couldn't get it. So that's one thing that I think that we have a lot of room for growth in.
Yep, I definitely agree with you on that. Also tonight it was very costly to lose Justice Moore, who's a senior. He's probably one of the top leaders, I think.
You've been putting back a few, and a few becomes a few too many. For a moment, you think about calling for a ride. Nah, you live nearby. What's the worst that can happen? You get pulled over, your insurance goes up, you lose your license, you total your car, you kill someone.
There's a line between drinking and riding, and the smart ones never cross it. It starts off simply enough. You hop on your bike and head off confidently. But even one drink can affect your ability to ride. Alcohol limits your reaction time. It may give you a false sense of confidence. Before you know it, you've been pulled over. There's a line between drinking and riding, and the smart ones never cross it.
You knew the risks when you decided to drive drunk.
could be a crash. People could get hurt or killed.